for them because Slasher gets kind of a revenge match versus his old team. You know, he got dropped, replaced by Drasa, so now he's like, all right, you guys want to drop me? Now we're starting 2-0 while you guys are 0-2 at the start of the season. So Carolina Royal Ravens, they are the big underdogs right now in this CDL, and for Slasher to be playing the way that he does, they look gross, man.
Yeah, they do look gross, Allie. I totally agree. The hard point looks effortless. I mean, everybody's making the right plays. When, you know, going to the telestrator segments, I'm like, I could pick any player from this roster. They're playing sound Call of Duty. Clearly, we're prepared for week 1. And on the flip side of that, they're going up against an Atlanta FaZe team that look like they're playing scared. The Tiny Terror's not really doing Tiny Terror things, not pushing out, not getting aggressive. This is a game that makes sense. And in Treyarch titles, Slasher excels and respawns. Those are his best games. So for Carolina, with Slasher at the helm, I do think this team's going to be pretty good.
Let's take a look at some of the numbers here. Celium always on top of our KD leaderboard for the league. He is below a 1.0 for the first time that I can remember. Can Slasher keep up his 1.2 ways against Atlanta FaZe, Allie?
This is weird to look at for me to see Celium not leading in the kill category. But I will say, you know, they did show us the Atlanta FaZe that maybe we were expecting for pushing a Game 5 versus the LA Thieves, but even then weren't able to close it out. Their respawn just has not been there. There has been a time and place in the past couple of years where Atlanta FaZe struggled in hardpoint as well, but they at least had Search and Destroy to lean back on. I don't see anything that they're very confident in right now.
Yeah, I mean, even saying that series versus LA Thieves, a Search too. Like, not able to close out these Search and Destroys. Like, I feel like they're still learning the game. I do believe week 1 they were behind the top teams, Atlanta FaZe. Like, just so many plays that they were messing up, but they can get by raw talent alone. We saw it in the rewind, just some massive plays to clutch up and win it. So for Atlanta FaZe today, a great test against the Carolina team that's good on all levels.
That matchup will be the third battle in another 4-match Super Saturday. Let's take a look at the full schedule as we will be kicking things off in just a few moments with Toronto Ultra and Vegas Falcons. But looking at the rest of the matches, Allie, how many Game 5s are we going to see?
I feel like we could probably go to 3 after this first matchup. I think there's possibility for Boston Breach Vancouver Surge to go to a 5. I definitely expect Carolina and FaZe to go to a 5. And if Gentlemates play like they did versus LA Thieves, we'll definitely get a Game 5.
Love it. You ready to get into the action, Nameless?
Let's do it. It's gonna be
Match number 1 starts right now. Let's meet our teams.
Oh, they got the little Vegas line. Heck no. Heck no. Oh, that's kind of hard. Oh, is Kingdom watching? This guy. Heck. Or Nick's. I need to learn how to play. That's hard. These intros are definitely
Toronto Ultra losing Scrap, their star AR, and of course, their young stud Envoy. Instead, they pick up Beans and Joe Deceives, a new stud in his own right, who has been a dominant force in Search and Destroy. If you ask Chance who's the top objective players, Joe is always in his top 3.
I mean, this was a great spot for Toronto Ultra. You know, they had 2 missing slots, and they were able to find 2 players to fit those roles perfectly. And Beans, very aggressive, very high caliber, high octane AR. And then Joey Deceives, who has a very high ceiling of being a high pressure, high octane SMG that plays the objectives. So for Toronto Ultra, so far, the slots are working.
On the other side, we have Vegas Falcons. This is our newest franchise. They've come over. They bought the spot from Legion, the Saudi Arabians. Not finding success yet, but today, It's going to be a whole nother task to take down Toronto Ultra. You've seen decent games from the individuals. Who needs to step it up, though, if they want a chance to compete?
Yeah, I think King needs to step it up today, but it's hard for me to say that because he feels like he's the only SMG in these tough situations, right? So really just some team changes. Got to find out who's going to be running the second SMG on the team. And then I'm expecting a lot of development over this last week that they've had. Skyline has seemingly been the only map that they feel comfortable on. With the ARs, I expect them to play a little bit more Rewind, maybe some Protocol.
All right, it's time to get to our Scuff Pick'ems. Let's lock them in. Nameless crushing 12-4 after getting his first 3 wrong.
Let's
Kick
go,
us
baby.
off, my guy.
I'm going to go with Toronto.
Yo, they're going to keep saying he got his first 3 wrong, but it doesn't matter.
Games?
I'm going to go 3-0.
Alley Cat, how many games?
It just doesn't matter.
I'm gonna go 3-1. I'll give Falcons and S&D or something, but I'm gonna go Toronto Ultra.
I got Toronto Ultra in this one. I think our player to watch is gonna be Baked Beans again.
How many games?
This match is almost ready. Alley Cat, walk us through the maps and modes. How do you see it playing out?
Oh man, I already see that Skyline Hardpoint as map number 1.
Oh, we have a protocol control.
Just because we saw them play it close,
We have
but
a
when it came to
protocol
closing it out, they
control,
weren't
chat.
able to keep up the pace. So map
They
number
have
1,
switched
I'm
it
leaning
up,
towards Toronto.
but we're about to see
Joe,
3
Joe, I
protocol.
think we have a gift for you. Oh, it's early Christmas.
I missed out on the whole Christmas memo. Did you guys send that one back?
Do you need a receipt?
I got the receipt over here. if you need
Is
it.
that just Maven?
Policy on this thing.
I think 24 hours.
Do I have to open this?
Yeah, you have to open it
I
first.
do? Okay. Hello. This is weird.
This has got to be Maven,
It's
right?
a brand new Maven. Yeah. They really got that on tight, huh? Oh. You good? Oh, I saw your belly button.
You saw my belly button?
Yo, they got to relax, bro.
All right, we're doing great, guys.
I thought it was
That's
a giant.
perfect.
I thought it was a giant nutcracker, honestly. They really put a lot of tape on that. I like your bow as well.
We were gonna wrap me up even better. It looks good, right?
Yeah, it does.
I feel very sexy.
That's like the first time you've been wrapped up in like what, like 20 years?
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah,
Yo,
You ready to have some fun?
I am.
Does this look good though?
this is why people can't
Oh,
take COD
it does.
seriously.
All right, perfect. Let's have a
That's
blast.
exactly why
Merry
folks
Christmas,
can't
everybody.
take
Listen, we're
COD
not gonna be
seriously.
broadcasting over Christmas.
Yo, but it should be a
We're gonna
great
be off.
series.
Everyone's gonna be
Okay,
celebrating, so we wanna
Toronto
have a little
should
fun.
be
We hope
really
you guys
high
are ready to have some
powered,
fun.
ready
We
to
have
go.
a great day of
Vegas,
matches ahead of us.
after getting a
Toronto
few more
Ultra
reps, I feel like they'll
getting
look
ready
better. I feel like
to
they'll
get
look better.
nasty up
Let's
against
buckle up. Let's
Vegas.
buckle up.
Taking a look at the record overall right
Yeah,
now.
don't let the record
Obviously,
fool you
Joe,
though.
ultra
Falcons has
favorite in
been
this one.
playing
Oh,
pretty
yeah, no
well.
doubt about it. Yeah, but the desk kind of talks
don't
about just
let the
what
record fool you.
progress
Falcons have
has
played
this team
pretty
made
well.
in a week, let's say, right? You're seeing them
They're
in Pro
just
8s,
they're
they're
just coming
scrimming.
up short.
We'll see how much better they're
when
going to
it's,
get.
like,
But
needed,
yes,
you know? That's
Skyline
all.
has been their
But they'll
go-to
be
in
okay.
all their matches.
No, I think that's a good point. That's been the big thing. We figured they would struggle at the beginning. Do they improve? Do they
Okay,
get better
come
and
on.
better, like we've seen some of the international
on.
competition do once they're getting regular scrims against
Yeah,
the
once
top
they're
teams
getting
in the
some
world.
reps in, look at them.
Nice little
They're
opening
okay.
start at least here.
They have
As
a
Kicks able to
pretty
get
good
two,
hold on
they'll
the
lock
map
down
right
the
now.
opening hard point, and,
Right?
I mean, the
They
slide
kind of look
numbers
like they have
been
to,
been
yep,
there
they
for them
have
at
flat locked
times.
down.
They've been
Can't
competitive
just
in
tell
some
them on
maps.
hill.
They've just
Right, they're on the
panicked at
pinch.
end of some games.
Great pinch by King the
Not
Ball.
had
Oh
the
my
ice when
god.
They needed to, and that's one thing that you think will improve with time.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, listen,
Okay.
yeah, you can slay with the best, but yeah, it's just sort of your team movement, how you're working the map. Already a great start
they're
here, and
playing
that's what the next
better.
we talked about. Who's gonna be running
They're
the second
playing
sub? 'Cause,
better.
yeah, team stats individually, they don't look great, but honestly, a lot of the times you watch some of their matches back, my man's just getting baited, right? Like, they're losing games, and we got 1.3s and everything going on. That's just like not the best sort of kind of what you want out of your team.
No, I mean, it doesn't usually look good if like your stats are okay, but you're getting beat by 100 in a hard point. No, that's for
Fair,
sure.
fair.
But at least the beginning of this, they were turning kills into time. Right now, though, it's Ultra trying to answer back. Nice sequence of kills
okay.
there. Only one left up will be X.
You
on the
know,
other side,
hard
just
point,
take
there's
out
a lot of
Kleenex,
runs
so
that go on with
that'll
hard
force
point.
Joe
Your
Deceives
team
to
could
get
go
into
on
the
a
hard
run,
point. At least
then the
we
other
get some
team goes
pressure
on a
around
run.
the objective,
So
if only for a moment.
whoever's
With
gonna
40
have the
seconds
best
remaining
runs
here.
for the longest time.
After being all
keep it
Falcons
under
early, it
control.
is now
And not
all
getting
Ultra as they
pinched
make
off.
their run.
Yeah, you
like-
saw right there, slow start for Ultra in their
Yeah.
series. Slow start in that
really
first
is
one, but yeah,
getting
back to the second hill, they
Don't
play
know
for
why.
spawns. Clinics has been so good throughout this year. And when you talk about Ultra, and yes, losing Envoy and Scrap, a big deal, but they've created this culture, right, within the CDL. They are always going to be a team that is competing for titles, and a big part of that reason is due to Kleenex and Insight and what they have brought to this squad.
Oh, 100%.
Nah, for sure.
Well, it's Kleenex and Joe Deceives right now that are on their 4 sprees. One of those comes to an end, but Yeah, I think we've talked a lot about the culture. I mean, remember, it started kind of as like a boy band at the beginning of the CDL. Remember, they had what, like, it was like
10 of them.
Yeah, 10 people on that roster, and it was a lot of wackiness early on, but it started to solidify. It's been a great organization to follow.
Okay, Falcons. This is a good hold. Falcons, this could be a good hold.
Baines, a newcomer to this culture.
Great hold by Falcons.
2 and
Hold
7.
on.
Well, it's about to be basically a tie game as the Falcons now answering back. Just been a game of trading blows so far.
No, really, yeah. I mean, considering this is Skyline, we haven't had too many breaks. Now maybe a chance here as Joe working through the middle of the map. 3 go down here for Falcons. That will be all 4. But yeah, it was pretty clean P1 and P2. Not the normal chaos that we see on this map, but you head over towards this P3. There's gonna be a lot of trading as King. Be able to find a multi-kill with that
Ooh, Beans.
Start, but now on 3 in a row.
Yeah, he is a guy that can absolutely go nuclear at any given moment. Starting to come alive in this one, as you said. Now we'll focus our next hardpoint playing deep is Roxas, but he is going to get cut down. So he gets picked immediately, though. He's the guy trying to fight for those back spawns early in this hardpoint. Then Joe Deceive starts cleaning up. 11 and 4 start out of him, and all hardpoint control over to Toronto Ultra, where he saw that crazy finish to a hardpoint yesterday. An absolutely wild one. It can get a bit insane here.
Yeah, and I think weekend 1, you know, when you watch this Vegas team, when they were in their spots, they looked comfortable. But breaking these setups in these hills, that's where they're going to need to find a way to improve. And over towards this P4 now, they do get some early pressure, but all Ultra now starting to circle.
Yeah, and I mean, I was talking with Ann earlier, you were talking about how they just get a little panicky sometimes. And I imagine when you've got like the rotation, you've got the setup.
Game's easy.
Yes, the game is easy. You calm down, your comms calm down as well. When you're trying to break or the pressure's on, you got to learn to kind of take a breath in those moments, and that'll come with more reps. Or it won't.
Yeah, it will come with more reps, to be honest.
We'll see. But so far, so good here as Ultra continue to build this lead. Shots a little bit off for Joe Deceives, but he's 14 and 6, so can't give him too much flack. He did have a couple. Now, into our second set of rotations where you start off nice if you're a Falcons. We'll see if they'll be able to do it again. But behind
this game is dragging just a little bit, but Ultra was
point.
just taking their time easing in.
Pressure here from Ultra.
Regain control of the map.
Near the objective.
Vegas can come out swinging really hard, but they have to be able to maintain
this
it.
Time.
You know,
well, it was like 35 points on that P1. After that, it's been all Ultra. Kicks from up top, able to find one, but you got to get the player off the hill. Inside just hanging out.
Yeah,
well,
like
that's what happens. You know, sometimes
he's just not trying to die.
You're panicking a little bit. You get in this cycle, right? Where like you aren't rotating first. You're trying to break. You finally break. It's late in a hard point. We're back to it. We're trying to break the next. You just get in this unending cycle, and next thing you know, you're down 100 points. And
you got to stay in the hill.
Like a maybe more experienced team in the league finds a way to get out of that cycle, whereas they're still working on that.
Yeah, 100%. Maybe you get a chance here for Dead for a brief moment, so you find some scrap time, and now it's just a fight for these rotations. But again, Roxy's trying to do his best to stay alive, but all 3 of his teammates gonna spawn out, and it's just when they're dying, right? With 5 to 10 seconds left, you're gonna make that game so much harder. But maybe they get the pressure on right away as Exit is able to find one, make it a double, but Ultra right now up 100 points. They are cruising in this hard point. Let's go to a listen in with Toronto.
I'm on spawn piano. There's one tower, okay? There's one tower. In top out. I spawn. In time, 2 in time, 2 in time. Monk is dead. Piano. 2 in time. Yellow piano. Two time, both time. Nice one, kid you maybe? Missing one. Someone Valkyrie stunned. He's gone. He's still back. Challenge hill. I vote up. There's only 2 on you guys. I killed 2 spawners. Last guy is a body. I'll go low. Take your time here. You can do the double jump if you want. I will. Play tight as fuck, bro. Yep. I'm gonna side across, dude. I'm going slow bed, maybe. Give me a sec. Jim! I got stunned. What the fuck? Heavy now? Where'd he go? Jim. Alright, weak. Unless I catch it. I'll go take me, bro. He's not right corner. He's no grill and shoot him. Holy fuck. Top on me, guys. I don't see him. He went top down. I'm gonna jump. Just run it. I'm just trying to catch you, Roxanne. Keep shooting. Please, there's just doubling their subjects. You can go to the right corner, I think, and shoot him. One shot back down. They're just playing the line. They're playing the line. Someone. I'm waiting for you guys. Let's together. Keep it Jim.
The listening.
Yo, Beats fell off the map.
About 60 points away from closing it out.
How did he
right
fall
now,
off the
Falcons,
map?
but it slips away pretty quickly, and they'll have to rotate.
All right,
pick somebody else
Falcons
into
close
the
this
hard
gap
point
to
so they can make a
70.
run.
Let's see if they
It's gotta
can
happen right
close
now. They
it
need this
to
time. They need the setup for next, and they've got to make a massive rally.
before.
We were on his
No.
when he jumps off the map there,
Yeah.
but you know,
No.
I mean, you heard kind of now. Listen, obviously the comms that we're used to from Toronto Ultra rosters is very.
Yo,
small,
King the Body
collected,
need to
but a
check
little bit
his
frustrating,
aim
right?
assist,
Just trying
bro.
to find
What
maybe
is
an
that?
opening for those breaks. As Falcons in a great hold there, and
His
now you
aim
win
is
this
not sticky
rotation
at all,
over to P4. It was so good at Kitchen, and like I said, Ultra, they were frustrated, could not find a way to break on through. There's now what, a 50-point lead.
That's good.
With 50 seconds left on this P4.
Well, that's what I said right when we came out listening. Like they literally had to get that time and get this rotation, otherwise the game was over. The lead was just too significant.
No, you
They
don't
had a
peek.
great stretch here. A lot on a booty to make the play. Wood paneling there might be enough to keep Insight alive.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, he hits the shots, it sounds like, and yeah, just runs out of bullets. And you saw as soon as he goes down, boom, the spawns pop up for Ultra, so they're in control.
Can they get a big break here? 40 now for the win for Ultra. Able to take out one, at least clear him out of the point.
Stay down. Stay down.
Weak and stunned up his X-Nit, so the rest have got to help him out. Abood doing his best. Roxas there with him. X-Nit through on the feet as well. Everybody
I will
rallying
be
here
quiet.
late, but still a lot of work to do. Still trailing by 50
Oh.
as we get back into a P1. Nobody there yet. You saw working underground. That'll be Abood trying to make the play. We'll see if he'll find the route and the time. He is able to get in behind enemy lines, alleviate pressure from this side of the map, and stay up as the pressure comes in. His teammates finding kills as well, and now you're able to get into the hard point. He
Oh,
is
that's
moving,
a
he
great
is
play.
moving. Abood is making the plays. Unfortunately, your teammate just lost the fight around the hard point. That's going to make things tough.
Yeah, I mean, what, Joe was 14 and 5, I want to say, at one point, and that's just how his aim has changed. 21 and 20. He was on 5 in a row. But yeah, again, losing the fights around the objective, doing such a good job fighting on back, making this a battle. You see it in the stats.
They are fighting.
It's Slay with the best of the best. It's just, when can they execute to find these wins?
Yeah.
They didn't go to 100.
They down.
They'd be in a pretty good spot. Just came out a little
Ooh.
bit too slow. Didn't get turned up
That's
till
a good
halfway
kill.
through the second set of rotations.
It's
And
a-
is
it's
still
a-
possible,
it's a-
but
40-point
God, it
game
is going to
right
be
now.
tough, but here we go.
Oh.
It's right. Big gunfight win there. Beans is going to get
too.
smoked. New hard point popping in.
They don't
three.
have it though. Who's
Purple arrow
Kicks
starting to
needs
fly
to
forward, but
rotate
at least
back.
the early time is going to be
Oh.
the way of Falcons. Chip it away,
He's dead
chip it
now.
away, chip it
They're gonna
away.
get
Just trying to
outflanked.
erase this deficit. It's 4 straight for X-Nit.
He needs to get that
Eyes
kill.
on
That's a
one.
good kill.
I thought those would be a much easier gunfight than it was. He almost got zapped.
Yeah, but
They lost.
Again, it's
They
just
lost.
when they died on that rotation. You had the positioning, you had P2 control, but well, I think with 3 seconds to go down, the spawns come in. for
That's a
Ultra.
great play by
They
Beans.
flipped the map
That
on
is
its
a
head, and now
great
they
play
need a
by
break.
Beans. Oh my gosh. Beans
So it's
is
like
so
they
good.
got one step done. They got to that setup. It's just when they got taken down.
They certainly make it
strong.
incredibly competitive down the stretch, but now in trouble losing this one. Just
Yeah.
5 points needed for the W. Ultra have got it locked down.
It's the
Their
easiest
holds
hold
have
of their
simply been
lives.
stronger, and
Beans
that will
just
leave them
padded
up
his
on. Ultra
stats.
Are going
Beans
to take
just padded his
maybe
stats. He needed that
You
though.
said in the comms a little bit. This is one they thought they were winning by 100, 150, and they kind of let Falcons roar back into it a bit.
Yeah, I mean, that's just sort of, you know, a couple of times what we've heard versus, you know, just some teams going up against this Falcons roster. I think just, yeah, it's a different play style. Times to be a little bit confusing. The way they may play the game, and yeah, you just hear it in the comms.
Yeah.
But yeah, Ultra's still able to clutch up.
Yeah, they did. And that is, you know, I was going to say, Falcons were doing what they haven't really been able to, is really making some late game plays, like really making it competitive down the stretch. And if it was a closer game,
I mean,
maybe they
yeah,
would've
in
had it
terms
the
of
tank to do it, but they
slaying,
just needed so much to
Like, yeah, they were
really
right
get
with
back in
them.
the game
Honestly.
and make it a fight.
Yeah, and again, the slaying
Tons
slowed
of
down.
slaying.
You started to get some breaks at key times, really through that second set of rotations, P3 and P4, and that's what brought them back into that one. But just taking a look at your stats here, again, you're slaying with Toronto Ultra. But the Ultra team are just a little bit further ahead.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Yeah, so at that point, it's not like they can't shoot. It's just coming down to like the playmaking, the decision making, stuff like that. So it's like if they can get their decision making right,
It was 90 to 100, right? The biggest it got, so we're right around there.
they can hope.
And that's just, I mean, that's tough to come back anywhere, but especially on a skyline. The fact that they really started to bring it back, they got it as close as what, 40 or so? A hell
Oh,
of
that's a
rally
good
from
play
Vegas
by
Falcons,
Beans.
but
If
yeah,
that one gunfight goes King's way, they would have had the spawns, would have had
Yeah,
the
that's
time,
true, that
maybe a
P3.
different game.
yeah, well, there's Beans.
Yeah, we all saw it.
Taking a dive
There was
off.
this
That
fight.
I didn't think he was going to win that fight, but was able to do it.
And then that fight. If he wins that fight, they have
That's what I thought.
T3.
It seemed like just,
And then that's like an additional 20,
Well, it seemed like he just like stopped
20
shooting.
seconds
Like
on
he just
hill.
thought, oh, my shots
The
were going
game
to
looks
connect.
completely different.
Oh, wait, we're hearing hit markers, aren't we?
We're hearing them. We're not seeing them.
Oh, that's what it was. That's right. I was like, I mean, it's the thing. It confused the hell out of me sometimes. Like when I'm watching, I'm like, how weak is he?
I'm
Actually?
not mad at that, honestly. I don't think I need to see the hit mark.
As
I'm
you
not
said,
mad at the
yeah,
hit
a little
marker.
side there. Guy's a little bit frustrated.
Not bad. They just gotta get better. Once they get better, yo, they'll be good. They're gonna keep trying to get better.
So the lead, yeah, even it was
that's
over
all that
100.
matters.
Yeah, and then you see that 50-point sort of P3, which is impressive considering that P3. If that P4 goes a little bit cleaner,
That's
then
all
we have
that's really gonna
ourselves
matter.
a very close game. But Ultra able to find that break. Insight with a big win in the back. They're able to win rotation over towards P2. But now we're going to hang out on protocol for a bit. But I think one thing we wanted to see was a second sub, and that was exited throughout that game, right? It was King just time and time again, just felt like he was all by himself, just isolated.
Yeah.
It's just not going to work versus these top teams, so they needed a second one, and Exton was that player.
Yeah, they need to
Checking
get
to make sure
better.
my bow looks okay, Joe.
Looks great.
I still feel beautiful. But all right, now we get forward to Search and Destroy. At least the first series we casted for them this year. Hardpoint didn't go well. They bounced back. I think it was
They made some
Skyline. They
really
had
good
a
plays
really significant victory there. They made some really good plays in Search and Destroy, and that's where they're going to have to catch people early on. You can't take me seriously at all, can you?
No, it's absurd.
He said it's
And honestly, I was
absurd.
looking at the fire. I was
I'm not mad
wondering
at
when we got that. We got a nice little ambiance.
They've created a little romantic setting for
I
us,
wish you
Joe.
had some hot cocoa, some marshmallows.
Instead of just a hot guy. That's me.
Sure. Yeah, that's what you're into.
I don't know what's wrong with me, but we'll look forward to this.
A lot.
Destroys both teams chatting it through. We're in the
I'm not trying
Christmas
to come from
We're gonna have a
Avon,
blast
but
today.
sometimes
We've got
he's
4
being
matches coming
funny,
your
bro.
way, and 4 tomorrow, and then the break will come up. Then we'll start to.
Avon
I don't know.
is the
It's
funny guy.
this is like it almost feels like a preseason type thing. It's not, but like it feels that way. Like everything is starting to
Avon's
ramp
just a
up
funny
after the
dude,
holiday
right?
as we get closer to our first major. And
Well, as soon as we get back from holidays, the minor, right? We'll have the minor
That's true,
tournament.
that's true,
We'll
that's
see
true.
our teams in a tournament style, so that'll be great to come back to.
I realize this. It looks like this giant thing in my pocket is my mints. I don't need these mints in my pocket, do I, Joe? Do you want a mint?
I'm good.
Okay, just figured maybe you would. Beans thinking about his flop off the map. He's trying to lock it back in. Some intense chatter, it looked like, going down between the Falcon side, just maybe talking through upcoming stuff with the Search and Destroy, or maybe
Yeah, they need to figure out what they're doing,
something
man.
that went wrong in the last map. Hopefully looking forward and not behind.
It's
at least
not
for now when
necessarily
you're in the middle
looking
of the
the best.
series.
They need to figure it
we go
out.
protocol.
But protocol
This is where you try
S&D.
to answer back if you're Falcons, or you
Get
try to
something going.
continue what's been a good looking
something
start for
going if
Ultra.
you're-
Joe Deceives and S&D so far this
Falcons.
season.
Like, they've
Getting
won
the
these
plans
maps
down,
too. That's
getting the
another
gunny
thing.
up,
So the only
solid
thing they're
stats.
really
I mean, honestly, that
struggling
opening
with
duel win
is their
percentage,
hard
80%,
point.
that is an absurd
You know,
one
and
for him. And, the
it's
key
gonna be hard. It's gonna be the
for
fast-paced game
Ultra,
mode. where you're
a
gonna
lot of
have
the
to keep
times
composure.
just has been their search
So it's like
success when they
understand
go on to win
spawns
majors.
and manipulation when you're in hard point, and then the same
Yeah, those
thing
stats
when
are
you're
ludicrous.
in
We'll see
control.
if he can keep
So-
that up because I'm getting the bomb plants in, also putting up a 1.28.
But yeah, I feel like everybody's gonna bang
not
A
the funnest job is
the whole time. Oh,
bidding on the title.
oh,
Abood gonna get the first, traded out though by Joe Deceives as he'll continue to work on those terrific stats. Stun doesn't connect. He knows
I don't
he's
think
got
Joe-
one in
Joe-
front.
Joe
He'll
didn't
work his
see
way
him.
up the stairwell and now
they didn't see him.
trying to up those plants, and it's Beans that's got his cover.
Yeah, Bean's able to find one. Now a 2 versus 3 for Exton kicks. This is just going to be such a tough retake. When we talk protocol search and destroy, a lot of it is going to be around this A-bomb site.
Can't
Whether
even
you're
believe
trying to
he was about
defend it or retake it.
Oh, he got
Exton,
stuck
though, Insight
inside.
just trying to throw shoulders. A little bit too wide. Does get caught. 25 seconds left. Here comes both players for Falcons.
Oh!
They find another one. So Exton finds 2 picks, and now it's all down to Beans. Had a bit of a rough map number 1, but can bring it back all right here. Just hanging out, staying patient. Hello, but Kicks doesn't hop the bomb. He stayed right near his teammate. Beans is thinking he's going to be lit, but he's not.
Nearly such.
Oh my god!
Such a patient and sick play there
Oh
from
my
Beans.
God.
I mean, the fact he has to get spotted on the slide through and
The
the slide
fact
out,
that
my
Beans
God.
doesn't get
and one of them he's going to
spotted.
get picked up. As we go to take another look at it, I am not sure if they're seeing a blue screen or just I am.
We are seeing many blue screens.
Yeah.
We just got sent to blue screen. Oh,
Okay. Well, maybe some technical difficulties. We're working on it. Give us a second here. Sometimes I'm just not sure if it's just us or if you guys at home too. I think we're getting things fixed, but
all right, cool.
bear with us here for a moment.
They were bugging for a second.
But yeah, I think you saw from Beans' just facial expressions, just
Okay, here we go. We're good.
But then just another situation. He's thinking differently, and
they were tripping.
Yeah, they played just maybe a little bit different and able to clutch it out. But a great retake when you talk about that A bomb site.
What was there on the kill? It was like 11
yeah,
seconds?
The retake was amazing.
11 and a half. Joe Steves, another opening duel win, but he is traded out instantly. 3 versus 3.
Oh,
yeah, hell of a retake.
Kleenex.
And little wall bang to finish that one off.
They
as
dropped
Epson
down.
Gets the kill.
Did he give the comms? He did.
So numbers.
All right, Beans and Insight. Both ARs. So let's see how they play
They can keep enjoying these early numbers. They're going to be in a great position. But now will be a post plant. Yeah, it's going to be on Beans and Insight to try and get the retake.
Angle.
Not going to be easy to hear when you already are at a deficit in the numbers department. Trying to clear everything. That's going to be nades flying everywhere. One's going to.
Oh my gosh, Beans is so good.
Like 50 HP, still wins it. Gives Insight a chance now to clutch. 20 seconds to go. He's got to be quick though. Nice. Brings it down to a 1 versus 1. The peak is in. Exit trying to stay up, and he's able to drop shot. And
yo, these guys are shooting.
There was time on the clock to
I don't know about y'all, but these guys
closer than maybe you'd like in a 2 versus 3.
And again, just the passion on the side of Falcons, winning the big one-on-one.
Those are some good shots.
Bringing it here now with the AR.
Those are some pristine
But honestly, he could have
shots.
just ran away. He could have ran away for the zip and played his time, but goes for the challenge, guns him.
What did we see on Skyline?
Yeah, I mean, we've seen
yeah,
they've hit some incredible shots.
They want
go
the
challenge and winning some fights.
Yeah.
Maybe if the gun skill isn't matching maybe the objective play and hard point, at least in the search we've commentated, like there's been some.
Nothing else.
The gunny's bailed him out sometimes. It has.
Yeah.
They want
5
all
and 1 from
gunny.
Exnid. 3 straight for him.
They want straight gunny.
And it's like that's the difference. Yeah, you win one big gunfight,
Gun
one-on-one will be such a difference maker in
smoke.
search. Like not really the same thing in hardpoint. Yes, there are those big
Joe, he has
gunfights,
2 in front of him.
not quite the same.
Yikes.
This time Ultra finally is going to have numbers in a round as they
worked A, but Joe's got the bomb over towards P1 area, right? So it's like they had A control. Falcons are probably thinking this is going to be an A retake, but it's really not. So you know, watch Roxas and
They never found the bomb
towards the top side of the map, but
they're
inside
so
just
lost.
collect this bomb.
They're so lost.
able to get bomb back.
And some like, you know, Insight
40 to go, and
they know.
at least for now, as you can see, they're going to be wide open. Beans playing for info, not really anywhere near him and the bomb, but there's so many things to check. You just gotta hope he gets a freebie and he's able to do just that.
Well, Beans had some off angles, right? Another one right there. We saw it in round number 1, just not able to clutch it. Just not have been able to find the guy, but we're gonna have another one-on-one situation.
I'm loving this. Give me one-on-ones all day. 25 seconds to go. He knows where Beans got the kill. Beans is feeling maybe a little bit of pressure to go back and check, but there's the spot.
Wait, Roxas didn't see him.
Roxas, there's just no time.
And honestly, like, what a read by Beans, because he should have been on this thing diffusing. He still should be, and you're going on these routes.
Like, they're not checking bomb.
7.5 seconds, but it
they're
doesn't matter.
For kills?
And again, just the facial expressions from Beans are killing me, because he's just like, it's just very different styles.
Yeah, like everybody, all the pros know that they're just not gonna check the bomb.
First pick. But yeah,
like they're never gonna think to defuse the bomb.
It's like, yeah, after the kill comes in, he could have just went straight.
He could have just jumped on the bomb.
Plenty of time. He almost got caught. Thankfully, a nice little shoulder there to just spot for info.
And I don't know why he didn't like try to play around the bomb
as soon
for him
as he
to
killed
think that
Inside,
he was
like,
on it.
I mean, you know where Beans got the kill.
Yeah.
Well, we're until that. Well, yeah, it took him about 60
He's so
seconds
far.
to get near that bomb. So, yeah, you had plenty of time. Twice.
Yeah, you really did. Challenge at top middle. No kill through yet. But a boot will be pushing it.
They know he's flanking.
Kind of holding this backside deal with it will be Beans. Trying to maybe pick up an off angle again. Well, he's actually wrapping back to check deep side of bomb. He's got 2 players near him. He's got a bit of help in the way of insight.
Oh,
long range beamer there from Beans. He's still got multiple players near him, so he might be in trouble. He's got some cover here to work with. Trying to dance, dip, dive, stay up. Hoping some help comes in. It does. Buys enough time for Kleenex and another teammate to rally over. They've got the full troop there outside of Joe Deceives. And
yo, these guys are cooked. I'm so sorry.
I
take back what I said.
Roxas maybe could be the difference maker here to find Beans.
Take back what I said.
Gonna get picked apart. So you kind of had multiple players lurking throughout that round.
Yo, I've never seen such
he gets the
cooked
trade on Beans,
gameplay.
but just a little bit too much.
Like they bang every door open. open. Like, it's
teammates of
subtle
Ultra
things
fly
like
on
that.
in. There was a chance
Like,
there.
they
There was an
bang
opening
every door
for them
open.
to execute
It's
on to
so
be on
subtle.
that round, but
like,
just couldn't
bro,
find the kills.
come on.
Yeah, no, I mean, Beans' movement didn't look crazy or anything. He's had great cover to work with. Like, he had a lot to work with. He was panicking a little bit, but he stayed up just long enough for the help to come in. And they'll get another round victory there.
Sheesh, man. I don't know. They're playing kind of interesting, guys.
Search and destroying Roxas chats it through with the team. As he's kind of left out to dry late in that round.
I would be kind of confused if I was.
I don't know if left out to dry is the right word, but
just a little confused.
Alive. Yeah, last alive. Tried to make a play.
Everybody dropping down low for Ultra.
Nice,
Outside of one playing top and inside. There'll be a boo with the beginning chow and not able to finish off that kill. Those gunfights, it can be kind of awkward where you're just shooting down there, hits a slide, and suddenly you lose him for a sec through the ladder.
Yeah, definitely want that to be a little bit cleaner, but it's okay.
Yeah.
You're able to get a first blood on the kicks.
Yeah, you'd love to get a kill there, but those, those can be a little awkward.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Yeah, looking down, slide hits. Either way, here comes the retake, and Joe gonna try to do what he can. He's gonna be the last player alive now in a 1 versus 3. 20 seconds, a lot to do.
And he is stunned up. Best of luck with that one. Great stun, great chow, diffuses in. It's another
Falcons are playing better, but like, man, these guys are kind of scary.
This is not easy. It is not easy to retake that bomb site. They have done it twice now. Obviously, the first blood's coming into play. When you have that 4 versus 3, that helps.
Yeah, 4v3 in both, right?
These guys are a little scary. I'm not gonna cap.
I thought for a second, like, Joe Deceives was gonna be able to get maybe 2, but then you look up and he's last alive.
Maven saying really 2 is crazy.
But great job there on the retake from Falcons.
Maven saying 2 is insane.
We'll see if maybe Ultra try to change anything.
I don't know why. I don't know how he
post-plant setups there.
He can't get
not getting picked as the push comes in.
Like what?
Advantage though back to Falcons. Got 6 for accident leading the way on one side. It'll be Beans on the other with 6 as well.
Oh,
before he's really even started to shoot, he's already getting laced. Great shots there from insight.
No.
Abu trying to finesse down low. He's going to get double chowed and dropped. Extend able to get out with 7 HP. I thought he was just going to send it for the second. I was like, all right.
Yeah, nice little like different kind of shoulder. But yeah, just peeking that. And Falcons, they try to switch it up, try to hit like a delayed A. Maybe catch them rotating off guard. But the big problem is, yeah, you get first blooded inside with some great shots. Window to window. And now it is exited with 50 seconds in a 1 versus 4.
Yeah, that's one of the situations you trust inside to win his ones. And best of luck with that. Nothing he can do. Dominant round by Falcons in the retake, answered by a really clean one from Ultra.
That's hard to win. That's a hard one to win. I don't know.
That'll bring us down to 3-3. And dude, I love Joe Deceives. He just always looks like he's having a great time. I remember the first time, like, you meet some players for the first time, and some you have to have a certain level of confidence or arrogance to like play at this level. And you meet some, and you're just like, all right. But I just met him. He's just like this, like happy-go-lucky, like kid.
This is just like
he's
what is Maven saying?
He's just a chill guy.
Yeah, he's happy to be here. Happy to be here.
He is.
Loves playing COD.
But he just, it's like a different demeanor and attitude than a lot of like people.
Okay, fair.
Meet, I think in this type of position. It's good to see him now on this Ultra team. First blood there for kicks. We're able to double nade Kleenex.
Wait, but Joe didn't even stay there long enough to get any type of info. Am I tripping?
Can make the plays. He'll have bomb in hand. He has a lead man and Beans.
Oh.
They're trying to get here quickly. If you get a plant, get Beans back to his spots.
Yeah, this is doable. Oh, but Kicks gets through both. He's right in between. You see number 8.
Help. He's
kind of splits them, but
nice
Beans
job.
is here.
Yeah.
Stay alive.
You gotta
just long
hurry.
enough
You
for the
gotta
help
have to
come
flip.
in. The retakes have been great on A. Sorry, I said B earlier. On A. Now can you do it on B? If you are Falcons.
Bro, they waste so much time.
Falcons.
Like, they waste so
Beans
much time. Hurry up and get on the
20
bomb.
seconds to go.
They're not even playing for the
Beans is thinking
bomb.
they're not going to defuse this, right? I mean,
Yeah.
that's how both of them are playing this. They're not checking this bomb. Roxy's finally going to get on it, and Joe's able to find 2. Again, just playing the clock. We kind of talked about it last week. You may not know the sort of style or instincts that these guys have, the way they like to play.
Nah.
And they're just starting to figure it out. Plant the bomb. They're not going to hop on it.
What?
Let's just take our time.
Yeah. Just don't die.
I don't know. They're not able to kill both players and hop it.
That's
They
tragic.
have no idea
like
where
when
he's
he's
at. And, well,
pressing
the fact
Joe
is
to see on the
is massive.
backside, like you get him weak
he
a couple
wins the
shots,
first one,
bro.
and then the
Like
second player, Roxas just
you know what
got
I'm
on that
saying?
bomb to start
Center
the fusing.
and
So
go.
they line up for him. He's able to find that
think-
double, and then just not enough
What do
time
you
on
guys
the clock
think?
for
I
Falcons.
think center and go.
Well, it's the first time for Ultra, right? You were able to actually win it post
I
plant.
would immediately center and go.
Seems like you get Beans back in that position. He's able to make plays, but couple times there's been ultra good teamwork. Just somebody staying alive, somebody get there in time to help. Beans now out to 9. He gets 3 of them in that round. Well, sorry, 2 of them in that round because Joe had the other 2. Kicks another first blood, so he's getting some early picks for him. What can they turn it into? Joe couldn't finish one, but he's able to snap another. Now Kicks is knifing people. He's going on a run. Abood wins his. Joe Deceives falls. Fast one there for Falcons. Kicks is taking names early.
Yeah, I mean, Kicks obviously get the first blood, then finds the player on the zip line, but King just Joe
I
misses
say
like
that
one
because
bullet.
it's like,
King was
you
able to
know,
play his life and fights all the way
pros,
through.
like, shoot.
And with that first blood, middle of the
In
map
my
is
mind, 'cause
open.
I'm like,
So
all right, if you're in the
as soon
back,
as King starts getting shot at, Roxas just works
you
through the middle
didn't
of the
even
map, has his
peep how
teammates
they got
back.
to the back. If you
And
see
this is a
one, you
back and
gotta
forth
kill him.
battle.
Yeah, no one able to
My
get any control
preference.
in this search and
I
destroy.
would
You
think
need
that
this
if you
one
see
desperately
you
if you're
gotta just go
Falcons.
kill him immediately.
Can't risk going an 0-2 hole against a team like Toronto Ultra. They'll put you away. But yeah, Ultra trying to figure out how Falcons are going to play certain scenarios. They still haven't figured out the early game. It feels like it's mostly
It is what it is.
been these bloods for Falcons. Can they find another one here? Stunts hit on both sides of this. Now nades everywhere. Shots will hit. Another first blood for the Falcons side. This time it's directed. Please just got to get out of here. I am out. Everybody is dropping. Early control from Falcons.
Yeah, I shut down A again. So now
He's
2
pushing.
versus 4 for
Did he
Insight and
push?
Kleenex. You see Insight, that is just not the easiest gunfight. That's what makes A so difficult.
No, it's not. Good thing is you hit your shots. You're only hitting forehead, but
All right, 2v4.
it is a mean
Yeah,
header.
who is that?
Insight
7
and
Rockets.
They find Roxas. This might be winnable. Insight was thinking about watching Ellie. There we go. Able to spot him. Now you can work the bomb.
A duo as old as time here in Insight and Kleenex trying to bring it back in a 2 versus 4. Bomb planted. Now what can they do from this? They see one crossover to Heli. That'll be Insight. Kleenex, what position can he get to?
Oh my
God.
God.
Shot, but he's able to snap. Insight can't win his one, though, so it's all going to be on Insight. His position's given up with the kill. Now to clutch it a 1 versus 2 with 30 seconds
wow, he
left.
didn't.
Can't do it. Back-to-back rounds.
Whoa.
Now for Falcons.
Yeah, it's just as soon as they plan, right? They see Insight cross to
What
and
is
that is just a
Kicks
position.
doing?
As soon as you cross over there, like, yeah, you can finesse and waste some time, but you're just going to get hunted.
Kicks
right?
is
That
so
was
cracked,
early in
yo.
that bomb
He's
plant.
cracked.
Kleenex does a good job winning that first gunfight, but there were still 30 seconds left in that 1 versus 2. They knew exactly where he was.
Kicks is so cracked.
And you stop him, and he is dropped. Nice job closing that one out. And again, you mean just put yourself in a 4v2 early on, have great advantage, and yeah, it gets a little scary.
I mean,
But
search
they
and
enough to
destroy
shut
is
it down. Now
I'm not
you're
gonna
a
say
round
it's
away
kind
if
of
you're
anyone's
Falcons.
game because you still have to be good at search. But like,
From tying this one up at 1-1, see if Ultra can push it the distance.
I feel like yeah, you
But
gotta.
also 3-0 on the year in Surge, so this would be their first S&D loss.
Ooh.
Kicks
wow.
trying to challenge that fight with Insight. Didn't seem like
Rockets
anyone
doesn't
had the
know
edge
Kleenex
quite
is
yet.
right under him.
Roxas waiting, buying his time. That nade is going to land on his toes. Hit the 25, but still alive. Another first blood. Abood this time around. Trying to
What
challenge,
is he
trade
doing?
at least his Kleenex. So you bring it back. Hiding in a bush is Roxas. As Kleenex is able to get another and another and another. Kleenex just chopping him down, putting the team on his back to get him to around 11. Dial up a triple there for Tobias.
Yeah, I mean, I was wondering how King got there, but he was able to flank through Spiral, get the first blood, but it's just, yeah, individual play out of Kleenex. His ability to stay alive in that A-bomb site finds the triple, looking for the ace.
There's one for Roxas. Takes it to a 1 versus 2. 30 seconds to go. They just keep toying with him. Just don't give him another freebie. Just checking it. Put a couple shots in. Keep on peeking it. Keep him honest, and then they'll push it out as he reloads. Great stuff there from Ultra. Incredible round from Kleenex.
Yo.
He finds the ace there.
Oh, did he get the final one? Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right. As he swung out.
Yo, what's good with it? That's insane.
We'll see it all from CleanX here. One more there. And then the final chow, the ace for CleanX in a big round 10 to get them to the round 11. Now, can you shut it down? The teams chat through what their strats are going to be here heading into the final round. Defense for Falcons. They've been great on their retakes. They've also been great with the first bloods. All the retakes have happened when they've had numbers. Can they get numbers again?
Well, they've defended A very well. But RCXD gonna be used. King gonna go for it. Maybe doesn't mean to zip right away, but Joe gets a first blood, punishes him, trying to hit the flank.
I thought he was just gonna hip fire chase him there in the face for a second.
That would have been insane.
Oh yeah, it would have been absolutely insane. Exit, a chance here. Well, now it gets harder. Simtex in, backs him up, trying to win the fight. Oh, it's so awkward there with the railing. Insight gets one at the same time. It's down to Exit and Roxas as they are in trouble now. They have to retake this 2-on-4. They've been so good at retakes, but they've always had numbers. Not the case here at all. This seems impossible. You just have to get a pick, even.
They're not going to give you one.
Yeah, you have to get a pick, and there's no chance to do it. Ultra win 2 straight rounds to close it out in round 11. CleanX puts the team on his back in round 10 to get him there. And then it's a full effort. Abu's out of his chair. I think he's frustrated. Yeah, just dying the way he did. You saw him kind of smile after, like,
yeah, I think what he's thinking is there's an RC car in play. Like, maybe I can get a timing, find that player, maybe get 2.
Well, he's with the guys taking risks for him.
It also could be like, sometimes you're in those scenarios. He might have like wanted to fake it and cancel it, but then Joe peeks it right at that time.
Maybe.
But the fact is, it's one of those risks you probably just don't need to take.
Yeah.
In a 4-on-4. Like, you have zip control. What else do you really need?
The look on his face kind of said oopsie to me.
Yeah. Probably hit the wrong button.
Yeah. Whatever it is. What we talked about in some of the hard points, like Ant was showing me, like it just had some kind of panicky moments. Maybe one of those kind of in around 11 that bites you, and you just gotta hope if it is like, nerves sometimes. These guys just playing the league for the first time, a lot of pressure, moving to the States, a lot going on. That you'll work on those moments and improve as we go. But it's a tough loss there, because you had a great comeback in the map 1. You just went down 100, so you didn't really have a shot, but you still brought it back and made it competitive. Here, you're in control. You're up 5-4. You think you got a map 2 victory.
Bro, they just gotta
CleanX
button down protocol control. I don't know, man. That's just I'm gonna just say it's anybody's game.
To a protocol control
too hard to do.
to break that down. And our last 2 maps, we're gonna kick it back over to the desk just to chat through things.
Is so excited right now. Protocol Control makes its appearance 5 days in.
Finally, we get some variety, Chris. I mean, come on.
Before we get to that, though, let's draw some conclusions. Jump right into this one for us, Ant. What do you got today?
Yeah, well, first things first, we got to talk about what happened at the start of the show. So let's get right into the conclusions here. All right, so what I want you guys to pay attention to right here, let's zoom in here. Listen, look at the facial expression the entire time. It goes from joy to just absolute anger. Look at the eyes, it's gonna tell all. And then he just kind of gently pulls this up. Listen, you gotta just rip this thing off, pull it straight off here. So let's play the clip and let's get into it, because my guy Joe was happy at first until he realized who it was.
Oh no!
I mean, come on. All right, now let's get into the actual clip. I got some real stuff to talk to you guys about. Okay, so you heard Joe talking about the retakes that were going on this map. So Vegas Falcons, they don't pull away with it, but this is actually an incredible retake. So we're going to talk about this here. So when teams decide to go down low, which is the default shadow here, they're going to send like 3 people down low and hold 1 guy in the building. This is Insight in the building. So basically, the only information he has is like middle, and like he can see the windows here, right? So what you're going to see here from Falcons is they get fully aggressive here. They send 1 player all the way through P1 around to like pinch in case Insight were to pick up a kill here. And then number 8 also has information to try to chow that. So you're kind of converging. This is the first guy you have to kill, is the guy in the house, right? And then you sort of want to trap everybody down low. And what you see is, based on the information that they gathered mid, they are going to kill Insight. And you have King, who got aggressive through mid, took over their P2 plat. So you have angles to go from down low in the building. You know the zip line right there. You can go from big door, and you can also come down your spiral, right? So converge from all angles and sort of trap them, but it all starts with taking the space. So once you gather that information mid, King Abode gets pushed all the way up here to P2, just trying to play information. You see 7 on the mini-map and number 8, they converge onto Insight, they take him out, and then you're just trying to draw people out of position here. So Roxas does a great job blowing up the trophy, throwing a nade to make it seem like they're gonna come down the zip line, but he actually repositions to go play trades with his teammates. And meanwhile, all this is happening, Toronto's trying to cover everything. Spiral, zip line, big door, and you just don't have enough time to sort of facilitate that in the middle of a round. A great retake, and that's how you should approach it when they try to stack down low.
Drawing concluded. Well done, Nameless. Great breakdown.
Couldn't have said that any better.
Ultra, back-to-back round 11s on Protocol Search and Destroy. Last week, it was Beans dropping 1,600 damage. This week, Kleenex with 1,250. On the other side, Xnid was able to drop some big numbers of his own. Allie, is their life still in this Vegas squad?
Absolutely. Honestly, they should have won that search and destroy in my eyes. Toronto's post plants were awful throughout the entirety of that map number 2. And Toronto's very, very lucky that Joe was able to win a 1v1 versus... Excuse me, not 1v1. That Joe was able to get 2 kills to get them off the bomb plant around round 6. And also they were lucky that King of Boat may have made a mistake and gets first blooded in that round 11 because Toronto were on the offensive and they have not been doing well on the attack. Every single time they got the bomb plant, it didn't matter if it was B or A, Falcons was able to get the retake almost every single time. So for Falcons, you're definitely kicking yourself. But I'm walking away from this like, you almost just took that. Like, you straight up almost just took that map off Toronto.
With your S-tier squad, Nameless. So Toronto playing against the team that was in everyone's list at the very bottom of the coaches poll. So are you worried about Toronto Ultra, or is this a testament to Vegas Falcons?
No, yeah, I was gonna say, you can't take anything away from Falcons on this map. I mean, I thought King did a good job of like getting really aggressive, getting pushed up. He has a hard job, the hardest on the team by far. I think you know, some of those rounds he got pushed up. They're looking for the trade on Beans on the back gun. It just doesn't come through, right? But they have the right idea. Their retakes are great, and their early aggression, they're doing the right things. It's just these small situationals that only with reps against the best in the world that you're gonna get better at. So for them, it's getting better and better with each match, and you could see the emotions, man. They had that one.
Final question. Why are you so excited for Control on Protocol?
I mean, just variety, point blank, period. We've had Vault every single series.
We're about to find out why we don't play
also,
it.
if you're a Falcons fan, this is a good map for you because they typically run more ARs, and on this map, you'll see way more ARs.
Maven and Mervin, take it away.
Mervin.
Thank you so much. We continue on, but yeah, no, let's start talking about Falcons. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think I thought one of two things. Like, they were going to come in like this and be kind of competitive and get better. They were going to come in and get choke slammed. I mean, it was one of the two. And I think they have been competitive. It's just like we've said 10 times over the course of this broadcast. How's it look a month or two from now?
Yeah, I mean, individual talents there. Yeah, they're just going to have to.
Need more than that.
You have to learn from every single one of these games. Big time. Again, you can see the passion, and obviously you bring in Clay for a big part of this, right?
Yeah,
someone like him with his pedigree.
Well, I mean, I think a lot of casual fans will watch, and you'll see Call of Duty, and not always the biggest skill gap title. You think, oh, I can shoot like that. I dropped these amount of kills in pubs. You just skill isn't everything. Being able to shoot straight's not everything. It is how fast the top players make decisions, how fast they make decisions as a team. And it's just, it's quick.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I play a lot of ranked. There are definitely some shooters out there.
Yeah, you can shoot, but it's not the biggest part of it. It's not.
There's a good amount of those shooters that are probably cheating.
That is probably...
In my successful reports seem to agree.
Oh, that's probably true, Joe. That's probably true. At first, I thought you were just gassing your teammates, but now I'm following you.
Well, it depends. If they're on my team, let's get it.
Into the Protocol. First time we're seeing it. We'll see if this ends up being a map for Falcons. Ant like the decision, but running through them early will be Ultra.
Yeah, and let's just talk differences, right, between like Vault and something like Protocol. Obviously, Vault is a map, I think, a lot more 50-50. You're not going to see too many offensive round wins, I don't believe, on Protocol, due to this B area, right? Because
what is Kids doing?
Well, a great nade there by Kleenex. Just like A-Bomb, you can play from computers, you hop up on the heady, you can see all of the B point. Plus, as soon as a sub or two gets in your base, right in this area, good luck.
Yeah.
It's not fun.
We might be into the good luck part of this broadcast. Is Insight finding freebies, Kleenex, or roaming your base. You're kind of all over the map right now if you are Falcons. They can test to the point for a second now. They're able to get on it today and start to make a little bit of progress. So weak as X did, trying to pre-fire the door, but the nade will hit. Great nade and shot there from Insight. You saw the same thing or similar from Kleenex a couple moments ago. Coming up with some big multi-kills, but trying to stop the clock for a second to get onto A was Roxas.
Bro, he's tweaking.
Just worried about pressure from...
Yeah, he's tweaking.
Like it's just not Ultra just not giving them anything, and that's going to be a 3 dead. So you execute, now it's on a King. 0-4 start for him. But yeah, I mean, Ultra are just like, we're just gonna stay patient, pay our positions. Once they get on the objective, we'll go. But now you can just see all the purple arrows that are just on the left side of your map. Kleenex with a double, 6 seconds Falcons down.
Get on the hill, bro.
There's only 15 to go.
Let's see if they can get the minute extension, though. The nades are going to get hit again. No trophy coverage there. Every time they've got a body onto A, it's dropped quickly. They're able to pick up one in the window, though, and they have somebody on the point with 2 seconds remaining.
Oh, my God.
Kick's trying to help with the window. Not going to help those. The flank comes in from Kleenex. Now it's on Exid to kill everybody. It's not going to happen. Pressure soars on forward, and calm, cool, collected, dominant from Ultra.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're happy you did 2 takes there, honestly, because that could have been a shutout round there from Ultra. But like I said, they just got into a great spot, played top ammo, played around the zip lines.
Yeah, bro.
Kleenex is 9-1 playing off spawners.
But I think the reason they get 2 ticks is because you played it very patiently and well if you're Ultra. Like, what's the one way that goes south? If you, like, send it out to try and get somebody cleared off it and go, like, 4 dead. Instead, they just played it so. There's one person on it, right? Just take our time. Get the kills covering him first and then collapse. Because, you know, you get a little bit impatient in that type of moment, and suddenly it's like, oh, God.
Yeah, I think that's what Falcons are trying to do, right? When you saw, you know, Roxas just sort of tap the point, get off of it. He's trying to just cause a distraction, get someone to overpeak. Just doesn't happen.
He was tweaking in that moment, too. You can tell he was so worried about pressure from everywhere. Kleenex right back to it. He's 11-1, by the way. 4 straight. Right back onto the point for a second, but he still wants to hunt. Did have one working up in front of him, but I think his teammate picks that up. Tough gunfight in front. Doesn't get first bullet, but gets the last one. As he snaps again, the spree will end at 5. No success really around the objective yet, but they're finding kills.
Well, I mean, they're pausing the clock. I mean, you have, while you've been working B, you've had a player on A. Insight's just been hanging out. He's 4-3, so he's been making progress. A couple of kills do finally come in, but Joe, gonna try to get aggressive. Now it's down to Kleenex. So you deal with, what, 20 seconds or so of the game clock, but you've lost 9 lives if you are Falcon. So Ultra doing what they want to do. Playing around this lane, trying to bleed them out and pausing that clock. Now they're gonna have to work the middle of the map.
Almost the second ticket A. Kleenex trying to snap back and help. Did spot one top window to deal with as well. So 13-2 in this. 40 seconds to go, though, eventually. The play is going to have to shoot towards the objective, and now they're going to send it down mid-map. You see 3 people flying out. They're able to win one of their ones, lose another. Joe tries to get straight to the backside of it and disrupt.
I mean, they're keeping the lives close. They're definitely keeping the lives close. So let's not say, like, the
gets one, Insight staying down. The help is there just in time from Kleenex. The contest is in, but there's the kill. Oh, nice snap. I thought for a sec maybe to get another, but you get the minute extension, Joe.
Well, and those are big kills there by Ticks, because if he goes down there, number 1 in Beans off spawn was starting to work towards B, and that's when we talk about those transition plays. After capturing that A, they can maybe put 3 on B. Instead, Ticks able to find those hills. He's still on 4 in a row. And what was a major life advantage, life advantage here for Falcons, make it 2 as they have slowed this round down.
What did it get up to, like 8?
Yeah,
8 or 9, yeah.
Oh my
So
God!
he definitely brought it back, but
Joe Deceived.
part of that
What
just
is
Ultra
that?
had to start throwing bodies mid-map and trying to get onto the point. Can they actually win the round? I see 2 more ticks over at B. With a minute left, it might come down to lives. It might come down to the point. Oh, it certainly might come down to lives. Roxas, I didn't think he was winning that one, but he is able to slide on through. Only teammate to be able to win a fight. 8v8. Beautiful timing as he wraps out, just trying to get the angle onto Kleenex. I wasn't sure if he was going to finish it, but he did.
Well, Kleenex was
Bro, he's one shot.
His 2 teammates were working that point. You do have another tick in, so 1 to go. But you clean up some kills. You have some mid-map control. It's a 5
Roxas,
5,
go
though,
kill him.
Insight just finds a couple of picks. Roxas, though, stays patient.
Okay, he stays cool.
Awareness onto the second snap. Sees up to 10-8.
A hell of a play there. Now 2 versus 4. Beans and Joe Deceives. The new part of this Ultra team trying to be the playmaker.
You didn't see him.
So should have a freebie. He had eyes on him. Wasn't that free. Nearly drops. Now it's on Beans, though. 1 versus 4. They got his position. They got the tags on him.
Oh, not again!
Oh, no!
Okay, all right. Whew.
Yo, Bees love falling off the map.
4-man firing squad as he was, he had nowhere to go.
Beans love falling off the map.
You get the tick advantage if you're Ultra. You what, 5 total
Oh
there.
my God.
Good effort, even though you don't get the win. But it was really just that great sequence near the end of the first point capture where they kind of deleted that 8-point. Well, they went from an 8 life disadvantage to like up 2.
Yeah, it was right around here, right? We're seeing it from Chase POV. Cleans up A, then starts to work the spawn kills. Ultra have to trade that one, just not able to do so. He starts to get going, and
That's a good play.
Yeah, just nice patience. There was a couple of chances, I think, for Ultra to maybe get 3 on it, but there was always like one player left.
It is a good play.
They were worried about that player. Like Roxas through the top middle, Klinex wasn't able to find him, so there was only one or two
gotta be
on B. So you don't get the
IGL.
objective in.
Roxas.
He be like
5 spree late in that round. He makes the big play to close it out. Whereas what a 5v5.
he be like, bro.
So an awesome moment from him. It'll try to take that moment right into the next round. Not able to do it.
That boy Beans gun
The
is
streak will
is
end
not
there.
cold. I can tell you that right now. Boy Beans gunny is not cold.
We're about to have fights kind of all over the map. Bood looking for his engagement, trying to flank enemy lines will be XNID. I say you got a long stretch. There was like no gunfights.
Well, again, we saw.
Bro, you have
Ultra's not gonna peek
a
until
sub
someone's on the objective. You've had like.
Am I
number 6
tripping?
XNID.
He takes AR routes with the
Ultra's base
sub.
for 30 seconds now. Where
Why?
This is normally where
Good
you
play
wanna
by
pause the
Roxas
clock.
and
You have
XNID,
to get
getting
on the
2.
objective, even if it's just one, to stop.
Can't
that
get on the
timer.
point. Unfortunate.
Now you're in a spot.
They have 44 seconds.
Left,
Yeah.
and what do you have to?
And
work
there are a
with? It's
lot of
nothing.
lives left. That means you're not getting on the time
working
enough
into
to
what Ultra
stop the
wanted.
time.
That's
Like,
for sure.
You have to stop the time so that your time doesn't run out. Like, look, it's 30 seconds now. We
desperation
said that
time
40 seconds
offensively.
ago, and they still haven't gotten. Like, he's getting a kill, but he's not
Hits
getting
the
on the
shots at
time.
range. Worried about
Nobody
the
is.
pressure coming in from behind enemy lines. And he'll find that kill by
Like, now
Beans as
you're on
well.
time, and it's 22 seconds.
He's able to stop the clock at 22.5.
And look,
Not
right back
gonna
off.
Stay up for long though. Survival on the
Look,
objective has been the
exit,
difficult
drop
part here
down,
for
get on time,
Falcons.
stop the time. But he's chasing
down,
kills.
maybe
They
a
have
chance.
19
Nope.
lives, guys.
Oh, you're gonna
Like,
have 2 players on it.
there's 17 lives.
Should get some close.
You
spawns,
shouldn't
but
be
yeah,
like
Klinex is
this
just gonna be
low in
trying to flank
in
your
time.
reinforcements while Ultra come off spawn, and yeah, I think
And
Klinex
Klinex is just
timing
gonna
does
pick
just
up
that.
one.
SMG is just live in that ammo building. They find so many different angles, and now you are. Well, yeah, no time left. You don't
Steve
have
just
a
put
tick.
so much pressure
Ultra
on
in
them.
control.
Yeah, no, I know. Well, neither team's been able to win an offense, but we got Beans casting spells again.
What is Beans doing?
Dude, he is comedy.
Bro.
I just want to know what he's saying. Is he actually saying anything? You think?
Yeah, I think I have an idea of what he's saying.
I think Beans is
What are they
so
doing?
confused as to how Falcons is playing. Because it's like pubs. You know, you have a teammate that's just never stepping
that
on
might
the
be
hill.
case. Just dumbfounded at times.
You know, imagine you have a
I mean, they
teammate
have
that's
been in
never
control.
stepping on the
There
hill.
hasn't been much
You
on
have
offense
almost
for Falcons
20
really.
lives and you're
I know they've
under.
gotten 3 ticks.
What's
but
it called? Seconds?
I mean,
No
could be
way,
spells.
bro.
He is
And you're
British.
under 40 seconds
true.
left in the
That's
game.
true.
Crazy.
Big Harry Potter fan. Probably own several of those wands. I own one.
I got 2.
You have 2. Yeah. Went to Universal. I sometimes cast spells when I'm bored.
Maven is weird.
Beans. Trying to find the pick, but
Look at
able to
this.
slide
He's
out
on
onto
the
it.
time.
Work to pause that
Like,
while
look,
you're trying to keep a body on,
minute
give yourself
14.
a chance to maybe bring this down to lives. Joe Deceives somehow staying up. Not for long though. Finally, he will drop. Nearly a good finesse out the window. Beans has got coverage here now from the
Look,
trophy.
back on time. 110.
Beans finding kills. And the coverage from the top window. I mean, Beans is doing it all right now.
110. And the lives.
Playing
are
his life, now you have another player in. Again, once you pause that clock, it allows Klinex to get pushed up. The AR is doing their job, locking down the middle of the map. His Insight's able to find another one. That's 6 in a row.
Yo, he just
The
ran
ARs
through and
makes it
didn't kill him
7.
off time.
Great snap. It's going to be 3 dead. Roxas
Roxas is
does get 1, but
hilarious.
you might have a transition right onto B.
That was a nice stretch for Beans, though. You got 4 kills. They were all around the objective. I mean, he got to it and got the entire capture himself.
Oh,
basically.
no,
that was
bro.
great stuff, and obviously his teammates are helping through that, but still good individual stuff. Now you have to work B, and, well, you're in a better position than you were last time through. Because, you kind of threw away that life advantage and getting the A capture. This time you maintain it.
Look at that. Now they're fighting B with a minute 45 seconds
Nice shots by
and
Esnick.
21
He's
lives.
been chilling number 8 just in the spawn for a while, so he's trying to find a couple of picks, maybe.
Like, what is
deal with
Kids
the players on
doing?
spawn. Joe just trying to work through bottom computers, but not going to find it this time. No, it'll be Klinex there for the trade.
Let's see what it develops to. Once they
Kicks
get
has
back
a
in control, where the
two-piece.
attack will come from. Exit's still winning fights.
Thank you.
Oh, they're all winning fights. So it's really just gonna be Klinex bottom. So nice hold there, and you're kind of staring at the screen asking questions, Joe. What's
Well,
going
I
on?
mean, yeah, I was just thinking like,
Oh
what does
my
Klinex do
God,
here?
bro.
And the stun hits, but it's gonna be 3
Kicks got
dead.
1
He's
out
gonna
of that
find a pick. They don't
whole
push Klinex
transition.
down
over
low
there.
after the stun connect, so
insane.
they're thinking let's cut off the reinforcements, but
insane.
somehow Joe finds 2.
It's insane.
So now you have all the
Seconds.
numbers here. If you were Ultra,
Oh, it's insane. Beans with it.
But again, just this B point, so difficult to work.
Okay.
Well, regardless, you're giving yourself a defense.
Oh, play next.
If you are Ultra, still dancing around
Take
with
some height.
2 KD is Kleenex. 4 straight currently for him.
There we go.
This is probably your chance to get on it. Looks like they get 2 bodies on it. First bit of progress is done. Insight trying to spot from top, just barely able to stay alive. Maybe buys a little bit of extra time to get a teammate in position. That'll be Beans that'll push up. He's going to be double swung on though, and you nearly get there, but yeah, it's just tough to hold. So many angles. The retake comes in. You're going to have one more crack at this. You only need a tick, but certainly more efficiency here out of Ultra offensively.
Yeah, and I think that was just another scenario that there should have probably been another body on it earlier. Earlier, maybe the map is done. Because now it's a 7 versus 7. Chase is able to get 2, so we might be headed to a round 5. But Kleenex is just a unit on the map right now, 29 and 14, doing whatever the hell he wants.
Well, he was the hero of map 2 in that round 10 with the ace.
Oh.
He just dropped, so I don't know if he's going to get back into the action in time to make a play, or will he? His teammates are clutching up. Roxas holding the angle. They're able to gun him to sleep, though. Kicks is up next. He's shooting everything with the players. Great job shouldering it. They swing out. They close it. They're laughing it up. His Ultra shut it down offensively in the round 4. They get the victory.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you guys.
Falcons made them work for it, but they control
Falcons are an interesting group.
Yeah, I mean, you switch it up, you go for the protocol control. I think it looks a little bit better there for Falcons. Ultra did a rep, but yeah, I mean, just the individual plays you got from the likes of Kleenex Beans there at the end of that defense.
3-0 to Toronto. I mean, we expected that. It's not like we didn't expect that. We expected that.
I mean, I don't know if it's happening yet. They're getting better, but you've kind of showed the same thing in most of your matchups. Just an ability to hang, kind of
expected that.
To push back and forth a bit. It's just sometimes in the respawns, it's just around the objective. The kills aren't turning into time and hard points or turning into round wins.
The kills were not turning into
something you hope they can work on, but you see the talent on this
on to Optic.
A little bit too much. Is what? I mean, they're playing together well as a unit, plus you have Kleenex dropping nearly 30. A fantastic map 3, fantastic map 2 out of Kleenex. And this is the Kleenex we've been wanting to see. I mean, he's one of the best players in the world at his position, or he can be, and he's playing really, really well. Yeah,
I mean, I think just like, you know, if Ultra's going to want to win majors this year, you needed your sort of foundation and insight to Kleenex to get back to their best level. If they're playing like this versus the best of the best, yeah, what Nameless has been talking about on the desk, like them being S tier, is very much a possibility.
Yeah, and you kind of get this restart. It's our team, you know, pick up 2 players you want to play with, and so far, you're doing one hell of a job. It's been fun to watch Ultra so far. We weren't sure what we were going to see. Yeah. Are they going to have the same ceiling?
Still don't know. I don't know.
Do they have the same ceiling that they did with
I don't think.
Probably not.
Having it
but
be
is it
their
a team that maybe could make a run
gonna...
and win a major? Sure. We're going to see that. We're still very early in the season, but that'll do it for our first match.
Kleenex and Insight are not winning you a major if
Went
they're
about
playing
as
against
expected. Nameless, you nailed the prediction rate on its head. So let's talk about how good this team is.
I think Ultra is
not
good.
The greatest or
I don't know if they're
but in these respawns, this team is looking dangerous.
Yeah,
I think
they're
they're
getting it done in that series, though, right? So
and at the end of the year,
for them,
we'll see.
I think in the respawns, yeah, they look extremely dangerous, willing to go to protocol, and now I see why other teams don't want to play Toronto on that map. Kleenex is an absolute menace, getting up in their base and just
menace.
Plays, man. Playing Inspired
but like,
duty as well.
That's
like,
Kleenex
control the entire time.
If
like,
it's Shotzi,
they're able to slow down when need be.
If it's Shotzi and Hook on this map, bro, I'm throwing a fit.
They regroup together, end up stacking and
Shotzi and Hook or Kleenex and Joe to see.
Toronto Ultra, man, getting out of tough situations, they look like one of the teams to beat.
I mean, you're just talking about way too many places to have to clear out to try and get some map control against a player like Kleenex. That's like spawning in on this map versus Optic Texas and Shotzi.
That's what I'm saying.
Protocol that often with the aggressive SMGs that we have in the league, but it was fun to finally get a little look at it and see how it plays in matches.
Yeah, I think Toronto, for me right now, you know, you heard them talking a little bit about, I think they're S tier. They're good on every single level. They're willing to go to some maps that we just haven't seen too much, right? And their protocol and hardpoint, in search, and in control looks very good. So the map pool sort of evolving here for these guys, and Beans bringing that energy. You just gotta love to see it, Chris.
I enjoyed this matchup thoroughly. Joe Deceives lives up to the hype once again, dropping numbers in the respawns, having all the joy
They're
possible.
having so much fun.
As they head into the holidays with a fantastic record.
It's crazy.
Once again.
It's crazy.
What is it now? 4-0? 3-0.
3-0, yes.
Falcons on the other side. Rough way to end your weekend.
Yeah, it's definitely a tough series, but I think like you learn from that one. Once again, you go to a round 11, the protocol control, like it looked a little bit better. Like they were making some plays. Like at the very end, they could have won that last round and forced the round 5, but unfortunately, just lose the gunfight onto the point. So for them, just got to keep on improving, man. We saw glimpses in this series just as we did in the first 2.
It's great to see Tobias having fun alongside his new SMG buddy Joe Deceives. Today, he earns your Scuff play of the game. It's got to be the round 10. Game-tying ace in Search and Destroy. Kleenex gets all 4 in the round. Allie, walk us through it.
Yeah, this was insane. And this is what I'm talking about protocol. Like, he just gets lost, and they're also just solo challing him. Like, nobody's trying to push him out. So that's a free 3, and then obviously only one guy left, not much to do. Kleenex flies out for the kill in this corner and gets the ace.
Toronto now 3-0.
That's how I would feel.
0-3 for Vegas. Joining us live to talk about their most recent win, we have Jamie, a.k.a. Insight.
Oh.
Last time we talked with Beans, we've talked with Kleenex. We got an Insight joining us, and I want to ask you about your role in this current lineup. What do you do for the team alongside Beans?
To be honest, I feel like I'm just the enabler for the boys. You know, I'm trying to make sure the game's flowing well, telling the boys when to like hit mid, rotate, that kind of stuff. I feel like we have a lot of talent on this team. It's just making sure we're all using it together and sticking to the game plan.
Our observers have been catching a lot of
This is
awesome
just a
multi
beautiful
kills,
interview.
but we haven't
Just
been
a
watching
beautiful
your
interview.
screen enough.
Oh my
Where should we be looking at, Insight? Where's your best map?
My best map? I mean, if I'm in the hill, I mean, that's a good POV. Other than that, it's probably pretty boring. Just stood somewhere blocking or just playing slow somewhere, I guess.
It's so funny because you say that in map 1 you had 2 minutes in hills, so like it lines up so wonderful. Insight. Congratulations on the win here. I want to ask about Toronto and how scrims feel in this game. Do you feel like scrims have been translating into matches very well, or has it kind of been catching you guys off guard? Because that S&D was a little close.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like our scrims have been going well as a team. You know, at the end of the day, it's only scrims and matches is what matters. You know, there's definitely moments in games where we don't translate from scrims to matches, but we talk about it and we're trying to get better every game. To be fair to Falcons, I mean, they look good at S&D, and they're actually playing some of them rounds really well. You know, there's definitely things we could have done better. Sometimes we're a bit too slow. But, you know, we try and get better, trying to improve every game.
Jamie, congrats on the win and a great start to the year. You guys made some good moves in the offseason, and I want to ask you about those moves. You know, last year, you guys' team with Scrap and Envoy. You guys are very good, but in a lot of the player cams, you guys look so stressful at times, like so much at stake, and you guys just get frustrated. And now we see you guys, you're laughing, you're having fun, and you're playing Call of Duty. So what's the vibe like difference?
Nah, they just haven't lost
you
yet.
guys focused on the construction of this roster, bringing in Beans and Joe, who are bubbly personalities.
Yeah, we focused on bringing in people that were hungry. You know, they have the desire to win. You know, at the end of the day, they just want to win. I feel like last year, obviously, we were held to high expectations with the squad, so that at times it could be stressful. Whereas this year, I guess we're like underdogs. So, you know, going to games and stuff, we're just trying to have fun with it and, you know, try and just play our best.
Yeah.
Insight, can you see us right now?
I can see you.
All right, my question, if we can get the director to go just one by one real quick down the line. Which one of these desk hosts is best dressed?
That's crazy.
Ooh, okay. Look at the name list, the Black Ops 6.
Oh.
What is that? Is that a cow?
It's
That's just a scarf. That's
It jingles.
Alley Cat's not really got much on, so it's between Pocket and Nameless. I'm gonna go Nameless because it's Black Ops 6.
I'm repping. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he's repping. He's repping.
Go Nuketown over Walmart. Understood. Great to see
Nah,
you there.
for sure.
Insight.
I would too.
Congrats on a flawless season so far. You guys are looking great.
Thank you very much.
Toronto Ultra, always a party with those guys.
I'd pick
we
your
can celebrate
Walmart
early.
sweater, Chris.
I appreciate you.
I'd pick the
He didn't
bells.
see the bells, yeah.
The bells really, I think he needed the whole vibe.
I just like doing that all day. Just the
Yeah.
tinkle. All right, we got an update coming our way, and it's been a fun day already. Reminder, this is
I don't know about that.
We got 4 matches once again. Toronto Ultra highlights. Let's revisit some of the big moments throughout this one. And reminder, we got more matches coming up. A great day here live at the CDL. When we come back, it's Optic Texas LAG. Don't go anywhere.
On the point. Sit on the point.
Yeah, still have 2 ticks.
Just sit on the point.
The Esports
Exactly.
World Cup is an official partner of the Call of Duty League. Upgrade your game with the Scuff, the official controller of the Call of Duty League.
I don't know, man. They can't be doing that. They can't do that. Because like you're having teams like, because like if Ultra takes this dub too seriously, in my opinion, I feel like they can take this dub too seriously, because like, yes, you should have 3-0'd them, but the hard point you got close.
You do personally?
Right?
I think it would make the viewing experience worse. What did I just see on my screen? Who was that guy? Did you see that? No. Who the fuck was that guy? I don't know. Welcome to the citizens over there on YouTube. There was some random guy, like, see how they have the quad box? Like, there was some random guy just like in the all 4 boxes, and he looked like he was going crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're playing court. They have to play. They are both water. One shot. There's two water. They went red. They went red, Clay. They? Yeah, they went red. Both red. Both inside red. Both inside red. They went front door. They went front door. He's hopping. Watch his water. I got your word. Back door. They didn't see you yet. Nice! Let's go, Clay! Yes, sir.
We're gonna have some laughs.
Wow, that's so funny.
I'm gonna openly just ask, who will be the worst player we see in the All-Star game today?
The worst player from all of these teams? Oh, this is hard, man. It's the All-Stars. Oh, I gotta think about this.
It's gonna be Octane.
It's gonna be Octane?
Yeah,
he was a beast, so he was number 2 overall S&D KD.
Yes, he has, but guess what? Octane's had one good event since like 2016.
I'm going with Nameless just because he can probably hear me right now. He's gonna choke big time.
That's so funny.
I'm gonna do my best not to break down right now. This game changed my life. I was an overweight 15-year-old kid who didn't feel like I had much purpose, and then this game, this community legitimately changed my life and gave me confidence and made me feel like someone. I have my family here today, so I can't think of a better way to say goodbye than on this stage in front of my family. They've made so many sacrifices for me. I mean, my dad was driving me to tournaments anywhere and everywhere. My mom, she flew to Chicago with me for my first ever tournament. And
Zinni! Shout out Zinni, man. That was cool. I remember that. I was listening to that live. Oh, that's kind of lit. Oh my gosh. They made him like CGI? Or, what's that stuff called? What the heck am I watching? Gentlemates. Yo, that joke was cool. That joke was cool, but I don't know. Yo, thank whoever just subscribed. Thank you for the subscription. Appreciate that. Yeah, it means a lot. Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
Really tough competition. They had just come
Thank
off
you.
now a
Thank
loss
you.
to LA Thieves. And that is
Yo,
the
but
closest they've played
the
any
watch
of the
party
teams
still
thus far.
don't.
And LA Thieves
Watch
is
party
considered
still
an S
don't.
tier
Come
team
on.
right now in the league. So maybe we see the
We about to see
victory
Optic
of
get
those world
dirty.
champions
We about to
finally
see
getting
Optic get
subscribed.
down and dirty.
Yesterday, the best hardpoint series we have seen all season. Go back and watch match 1 featuring Kismet.
Yo, Kismet, Lens, Skies, and Priesta. Like on paper, this team is supposed to be so good. Like on paper, this team is supposed to be so good. Now, granted, Skies looks like a kid. Always. He is chilling. He's big chilling. They're just getting ready, probably talking strategy or something. But you got brain boxes on this team, right? Like Skies is a brain box. Kiz, I believe I've heard, is also a good brain box when it comes to the game.
My question is, can they slay the
Yeah, it looks like they never wanted to let go of Priesta. I wonder how that whole thing came about. I'm pretty sure that's one of those like management decisions, like, oh, let's bring in a Slayer like Sib, and then, you know, we'll be even better. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter.
upping the pace?
Yo, appreciate you guys for liking the stream too, man. I know nobody's really chatting in chat, but yo, there's some good games going on. And we're just, you know, we're here hanging out, just watching some good Call of Duty, man. We're about to see Optic take on LAG. It should be a great game. Personally, I hope it goes game 5. Personally. But that's just because I want to see Optic like like really like dominate, but then like still get some competition. I don't know. I don't know if that's fair to say, but we'll see. Yeah, they did drop that hardpoint map 1. I'm excited just to see Hook back. Personally, having Hook back besides Modern Warfare 3 and the combustion at whatever that game was when they were playing against New York, that basically sent New York to champs and kicked Optic out the. Besides that fumble, Hook plays very well. Besides that fumble, we've already seen Hook kind of already make Hook plays this year, right? Nading himself. I don't know, but we'll see. Vault, Skyline Protocol. Ew. Ew. Vault, Skyline, and then Protocol. Ew. This is such a grimy map set. Optic just wants to like run and gun, bro. They just want Hook and freaking Shotzi to just run all over the map. That's what they want.
Optic Texas. I got them winning this one in a 3-1.
Optic Texas.
Yeah, 3-1 is 3-1 would be nice.
I'm gonna try and catch up. Les, I am going to pick the Gentlemates.
Going Gentlemates.
Wow.
I learned a little French for you. I'm going Optic Texas today because Hook's the nuke. Everybody loves them, and the fans are gonna agree with me, aren't you? Yes, they do. Match is ready. Casters are here. It's time to bring in your favorite Santa Claus and his little elf buddy. We got Miles and Chance.
Let's go, duo.
A little elf buddy is criminal. I love it.
We know who's who.
I'm excited, man. I'm excited. Game 2 of this new Optic, and they're going up against a very spicy opponent. Chance, this should be cool.
It should be nice.
Also, shout out Wheeler. We check our mail. We check our mail.
All right, my bad on that one. No, but very interested in seeing this match. I think more like, Optic make the roster change, all that sort of funny business going on. Fun to see Hook back in the league, but I just think from Gorilla's mate perspective, like, didn't have the best week 1. LA Thieves, I mean, I think Miles, we were on the same page. Expecting them to
on the Pred situation, I feel like it's best if just nobody talks about it. Like, let the org, let the person, let the players figure all that out themselves. Like, that's kind of like, it seems like it's a very close to home thing, and so we're just gonna leave it as like a very close to home thing. Just call it a day.
Into map 1 we go.
But let's see what the break off is like. Optic not fixing middle, but yeah, who can? Oh, who can Shotzi for the first 2 and then Kenny with the 3rd? Oh my god.
It's a magical round.
It's just too much.
First into the point.
It's just too much.
The initial time there, and yeah,
it's too much.
Game, folks. You know it works.
It's too much.
Who continues this little roll? The battle for the hard point is still ongoing, and right now it looks like you should get.
Wait, what? What are they doing?
Take it, run with that. Luke's still on a 3.
Yeah, Lens though came off spawn and goes, you know what? I'm just not gonna deal with that side of the map. I'll just go through mid, go towards time. It'll be cool in that direction. But
yeah,
Hook just gets to be the ultimate roaming slayer. So maybe not a ton of time accrued by either one of these teams, but Optic super secure on this rotation. Everybody set up.
Some, yeah. Hook is so locked in.
Bit of a dagger to LAG. 2 players are past him, but Optic still have this setup. But Kismet might have found the route to actually pierce it.
Okay, that's a good kill in the back. Optic is still spawning in the back. For Dashy, nice, good gunny. Kenny, okay, Dashy again. Let's go.
See if they can turn anything into that. Again, Hellstorm's not super useful on Vault. We'll find out though, as we're really going to be playing 3 Vaults in a row.
You'll take it if you can get it. Kismet continues just to run straight through the front. This one does not end up making an impact. Kenny starting things off 6-1 on a 5 spree as well. Obviously, every year.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Kenny is so disgusting. Kenny is so gross.
World champion is a shooter.
Yeah, 6 spree.
Hook is playing his life so well. They already have him flipped for this P3.
Very comfortable here on Vault. This hard point.
Hook already knows. Oh, he almost slipped through.
He nearly snuck through that weird line that Gorillas may have.
So on this hard point, you're basically just trying to make sure you don't lose control of this building over here. If you lose control of this building and they push through, you're gonna spawn out and then you're gonna be trapped for P4. So you want to make. Oh! Oh! And what I just said happened. So right now, LAG mates, they're going to start spawning probably closer to the mid statue. Let's see what happens. Where's the spawn? Oh, okay. They spawned all the way by the car. All right, so the game didn't cook them just yet. Let's see. Oh. Shotzi's trying to fight through. They are fighting through. They're competing for the spawns. Look, Shotzi has to get this kill. It's a huge kill. Shotzi got the kill. Let's see. It looks like Optic might. Yeah, Optic is definitely winning the spawn battle right now. But Shotzi has to stay alive. Okay, now he has more freedom to go because Dashy pushed over. So Dashy's gonna pick up his outside. Boom, that's a kill. They're gonna all look front. Easy. Oh, Kenny can't lose that kill, so now Dashy has to rotate back around. Who? Oh no, that's Shotzi in the building. Okay, if Shotzi's getting time, Kenny's playing around him, but they know that LAG may. Oh my gosh! That's wow!
Kenny helps him out. That's a massive win. Chalk it up, Yo LAG just had what a beautiful sequence to flip the spawns, and then they just get
oh no, Kenny with the 3-2. Yo, zip him up. Zip him up. I didn't know it would be this bad. Zip him up. Oh.
12 and 5. The ARs are heating up, and of course, in the middle of all that is Shotzi just dancing with the enemy. And yeah, LAG, I mean, they are just feeling the pain.
Zip them up. Lynn 7 and 10, Kismet 7 and 10, Skies 4 and 9, Priestess 6 and 12. They're getting ate up. It's bad. It's bad. Okay, Lynn's starting to heat up just a little bit. 2-piece. He's on a 3. Priestess. It's looking rough for him. Lynn's is on a major flank.
Finds this first. The dance is on. Can he keep finding the kills here? His boys are a little bit of trouble.
Oh man. Nice work from Lynn. Lynn's is going crazy. Wow. There we go. He's on a 6.
In the hands of Gorillas, mate, once again.
Changes KD around for sure.
Well, Shotzi ends up getting caught. Now Kenny's going to spawn on the right side of the map. You're getting splits all over the place. And poor Lynn's in the middle of the 6 spree just has to pick a different direction to look because LAG, where P2s continue to be their problem, they are not going to have this rotation. They're going to have to blow your way through the front, but kills going their way. So Sky's a ton of pressure now on the map.
Over the Middle Eastern dictator.
Those are great shots by Skies. Oh my gosh, great shots.
Gorillas, mate. You fought through. You haven't managed to break the support.
They're just pushing in through the front, and then they're gonna try to hold them in the back. That's also there's like you can hold this hill both ways, and then eventually they might flip. Yeah, so Optic is flipping right now, and there's still 40 seconds left on the hill, so they have to hit it. They can't just not hit it. They have to hit it. And LAG started off slow yesterday too.
That is just the setup for every single player on Optic to fall. Maybe LAG, it's more of an issue of slow starts because we saw a few of those, but they are right back in this game. Maybe the P2 woes have slowed down just a touch, and more kills gonna be flowing their way. Clean shots, enough for the trades. That's Kismet on a 4, so different players on
wow.
taking turns to get hot, and kills at this point falling in Kismet's lap.
Optic have got 1 second now rising since these hard points have started.
Boog, stay down and point.
Wow. What a bit of work from the Gorillas, mate. Over to the new hard point we go. Optic will be there first and foremost. First go around. This was all them.
All right, Optic was on the other side this first time, so let's see what happens now. It looks like LAG's playing. They're waiting for Kismet to hit this pinch.
Just finds it. That looked like insane timing on the minimap, but maybe those players are just underground. And well,
Kismet does find the pinch. Oh, but Shotzi gets through.
He's got a lot of players he's dealing with.
A lot of players indeed. While he's trying to deal with these players, perfect time for us to go listen in and see how it sounds.
Weak crease. I'll make it, I think. Make it, good. On top, super weak. Low grass, bros. Low grass. Low grass. They should be trying out.
Priestess mid connector.
What guys, low grass?
Priestess.
There's a one shot,
We can vote.
One shot, vault. Lower dead. That's right. In the vault. Priestess. In vault, Priestess. Stop peeking, man. Yo, I'll part shit on one more on time.
Loki going.
We never kill vote. No Priestess. Oh, absolutely. Cat. You watch out. Wow, one shot. There's that. Okay, I spawned. Alright. I'm gonna lay pinch right.
Yo, one guy's on me left.
I'll go right with it.
One shot left.
Yeah, nice. Right. Shit, I'm the statue cross. I'm still playing right. Absolute statue Caesar. Yeah. Maybe R late. That's gonna be R late. That's gonna be R late, maybe. Ready, spawn dirt. I'm trying to tell me.
I'm in the back.
Watch out, let's. Watch out back out. They're still there. Major got that.
You TK.
Goes back down on the back 100%.
Nice. Last guy in the back. We're spawning out. There should be tree though. There should be tree.
In the back, bro. He went statue. He went, bro. Statue.
He pushed up dirt, Kiz.
Statue went.
On time.
Keep front. Watch that front. One to the back.
Dirt got me, kids. He's on the right on you. Just stay up. There's two on the right. Two right there.
I spawned there. I'm right.
I spawned in the back, bro. I spawned in the back. Shot this
I'm
shit.
full down. Check color.
He's
Time, one of them.
Reset.
Time, hit twice, bro. Dirt.
There's two.
Watch out.
Yeah,
One
he's
shot.
one shot. He's one shot.
Okay, there's funny in the back.
Alright.
Isn't there somebody to Dashy's left?
Oh, one
Yeah,
shot.
The heck?
Ball door season, bro. Ball door season.
Okay, Gorilla's mates absolutely running the show. Chance, what happened to Priest's KD?
He flipped it around. I don't know.
Yeah,
what's
Priest
going on.
definitely
He's
started
double
shooting.
edged for a decent bit. All of a sudden, he's leading the lobby in slang. So he was picking up piece after piece on the P4, and admittedly, it is just a super mixy game. Kill feed looks great there from Optic, but Lynn's also high impact player. Well, shoots one guy in the back and does get traded out. Right now, Optic trying to work on this funnel system, but LAG, they are dominating the hallway.
Fighting through to the front side of the point now as well. Here come the Gorilla mates. Oh, wow, it's 3 down. Optic last man up. Shotzi running for his life. And they're on the hunt. Kiz drives the spear forward. P2 looking great for the Gorilla mates as well. Lead change on the cards. If they can get through Dashy. Is Kiz back over to the point once again.
Oh, great two-piece by Dashy.
All over the place. Lynn's from up top, finding time. And a battle for the new hard point. Oh, complete. Shotzi's in. Optic with the advantage.
This has been just a super mixy game right now between these two teams, but Optic again on P2, nice and stable, got a perfect setup as well. Hoop trying to funnel him through Hall. Kenny's there for the setup, but Kismet, for the third time, just walks through the front door.
Through the front door, right into the fridge, and he's rustling through your jimmies. Damn, son, here we go, back onto it. Can we keep the pressure alive? You have some coverage here from Skies behind him.
Oh boy.
Somehow brought down. Skies
Optic's
is
still
in.
holding on. Hoop is in that point by himself. He's traded out.
And the Gorilla mates are in.
Optic is spawning in the back now. They have to flip the spawns. At least for P3.
Kismet's managing to do this, but right now LAG are trying to
Shotzi's taking a route. He's gotten through. Shotzi got through.
20 seconds to scrap time.
Hope he. Oh,
Absolutely
got traded.
worth fighting for, and Kismet, well, he gives
Kenny,
him the
good
old
time.
college
Oh,
try.
somebody's already on
Slides into
time.
death. Optic should be secure on this one, but long term, LAG have the left side spawns happy for P3 and set up for P4 as well, so the comeback potential is here.
Yeah, this is one of the first, or maybe the second hard point now in a row that Optic Texas have not won the rotation for. Here we go. Gorilla mates trying to take back the lead. Shotzi on the approach. He's timed as well.
God.
Shot even better. Kismet was a little weak. That helps a lot. Now towards the
Oh
bottom
my
side.
God.
Shotzi finding another. That's a massive life. Oh, and the nade. Can he get some pressure on the Skies to help Hook get into the fight now?
This is just so much white time, though. Neither team really being able to collect. And, I mean, it might not be a factor, but a minute and 15 on the game clock. We're getting close to that time. That's 2 in the feed there from Optic, but once again, Priesta just keeping him out of the hill. And LAG still have that fight. Shotzi, though, has found his way through P4. And I'm not sure if LAG are heads up. Skies, it looks like he's prepared for it, looking for it. But again, this is the nightmare game. You have to hunt down Shotzi.
He hasn't been spotted just yet, but we know he's here. Again, trying to keep him out of play is one thing. Unfortunate stun from both sides. No one's going to hit that. 2-man attack. Shotzi high ground. It's so tough to deal with him in this position. We got to get a frag grenade up there, lads. Somebody try to clear him out. Optic now in the hard point downstairs where all the shenanigans taking place. Over 200 points.
Are we up 40?
Shotzi just put in their hearts. LAG are just turtled up in their own spawn, so they need this next set of gunfights.
Surrounding the point, Kismet finds the entry. Over to Hook. Can he get a couple out of this life? That'd be unbelievable. He doesn't. No, Skies there. Now Dashy, pistol in hand. Pistol and Kenny break the hard point once again. Optic are in, looking for the win.
That pressure is just overwhelming. LAG feeling the heat, and now you're gonna have to flood through the left side of the map. Not a fun situation to be in, and you're gonna have to hit the high horse, get in those doors, and do it fast.
Right now, here we go. Gorilla mates finding anything there? No, it's going to be a couple of 3 in the feed. Optic Texas, you've got this one. Holding on. One last hit from Priesta down low and a contest. And this might be enough to force us to another hard point at the very least. But what a bit of work out of Optic Texas. A fantastic hold.
And that is going to be, I mean, just very close to the game, especially with that spawn coming through. Shotzi just given a gift behind enemy lines. And him versus Kismet right now. Kismet just has no idea. That's how you kick off the hill. Think they're going to get the break.
Yeah, 2v2 there, now remaining on the hard point. Shotzi, Roman, biding his time, waiting for the perfect moment for the kill, doesn't get it. The game is not over yet, folks. The game is afoot. Oh my word, 35 seconds left from the point. Hook from over the top. Can he stay alive? No. 1v1 on the point.
Oh my god.
Trades are now on. Anyone there to get in new time? Shotzi stay alive. Shotzi down. Oh, the battle continues.
Surely there's no way that LAG continue to have these nail-biter hard points, but I mean, 15 seconds left on P1. If you're Optic, do you fight for it? Do you set up for new?
Absolutely not. We're leaving that alone.
And Kismet has been the man to break, but Skies is already going to fall, but
We're leaving that alone. We're rotating to new.
It's not over yet. Oh my good god, how many lives do these cats have? Deep spawns, 2 seconds, no one there for the Gorillas.
Yeah, we're running to new.
Towards it, no one there. It took a minute.
Sheesh.
And Hook and Dashi are so locked, they haven't moved.
I mean, I just like the reaction from Kenny, just like this stunned, like, oh my god, what kind of game was that?
Yeah, like a roll of his eyes, man. I mean, the pressure trying to get a couple of breaks there. Gorilla makes some kind of magic just to stay alive in those moments, but man,
Nah, for real.
it asks a lot of players. It takes its toll. How frantic that must have been, how crazy that must have been on them. Ooh, either way, Optic Texas take map number 1, and it wasn't the most attractive hardpoint chance. It was a little squirrely at times.
A little squirrely. It's hilarious.
Stat line, 41 kills, another 40 bomb to add to his collection this year. Just had one yesterday as well, but 5,600 damage. I don't know if that's the record, but I think it might be. And of course, he is doing that while soaking up 2 minutes of
Yeah, nah, Dashi is a freaking torrent.
So,
Yeah. Dashi is the sentry gun we all want when we call on.
One of the best stat lines you're going to see in hardpoint all year. Dashi, an absolute force on the map.
56, that might be the record. Highlights here, folks. Boing. Yeah, love to see it, man. I mean, this is what you could do in this game. You could do it. Remember Miami? Remember the strats there we had? Let's like slow bomb hits over towards the B site. You get in the pool, mess around a little bit, screw the timings up, hit the diving board. Crazy times. Now at least we can use the diving board to make moments happen. Kenny, great plays from him. Dashi was the man in the stat lines, but good looks all around, Chance. I mean, this was a nice hard point. A 3-piece from Dashi in the back line. I mean, that is testament to why he's dropping 40+ kills. I mean, good stuff all around.
Yeah, ever-present force on the map. We did get confirmation that is absolutely the damage record on the year so far. So it's early on, but that's going to be a strong contender. I was kind of hoping we catch the Shotzi moment. That was another one where he was top P4. Skies had spotted him on the cross because he was playing around Statue in Shotzi with zero presence from his teammates because they were spawning out across the map, and LAG were genuinely just shook to try to get rid of him. And by the time you kill Shotzi from outside of P4, the rest of the team was able to show up. So
yeah, it was looking bad for them. Bad.
Did not want to deal with the menace on the
It was
map.
looking real bad.
I mean, LAG continue to have these just like little moments here and there in the hard points where they're just dropping the ball.
Yeah, it's a ball dropping moment. Still, opportunities to bounce back in the search and destroy vault. We stay on it until we get out of that control game. And once we break out of the vault, folks, we're free. We're back over the skyline. And Dashi, man, he's locked. Bruce, this is a serious focus right now. I mean, Chance, he's a superb player, of course, in the preseason tournaments, the preseason streams, I suppose, as well. Dashi was one of the players we were very excited to see. He seems to be particularly happy, very much enjoying his time here on Black Ops 6 so far. Chance, can you show us your Christmas sweater now that we're on cam?
You want to do this now? We'll
we do
catch
it
it
now?
before the vault control. We'll spice things up just a little bit before that moment, but it is a disgusting sweater. Just like Dashi's disgusting gameplay. It feels like so far in Black Ops 6, he's just like a guarantee. Like in the respawns, he's always there in the kills, always there in the damage.
1.74 is crazy.
Toe to toe, but whether it's the respawn or whether it's the S&D, I mean, Dashi right now is just an absolute titan because Sky stats, honestly, incredible. Like 0.83 kills per round. Once we have more sort of like data in the mix, he's gonna be like top 5 in the league. 1.0 is like, that's number 1 right there. That is incredible consistency. Obviously, the fact that Dashi still has that clutch factor as
He's
We
shooting.
know he's gonna be
He's shooting.
because he's been clutching up for the
Yo,
team.
thank you for the sub.
roster change
Appreciate
is
you.
interesting. The rest of the team has to step up, and Dashi
Whoever
is
that
in
was that just subscribed. Shout out to you.
2-2 so far for Optic. That record for.
If you type in the chat, I'd be happy to shout you out.
See how much practice they've managed to put in since the last time we saw him play S&D. This would be a lovely map to take to keep the series alive and force the skyline at the very least. Because
all right, this Vault S&D. I don't know why they chose Vault S&D, but we're gonna be here for it. So let's tune in.
He had a great map one. Let's see what we've got in the search.
And the standout stat that we saw for the S&D was that 11th on defense is the Gorillas made. So want to win the defenses, and that is a way to start. You just stack it up, but that is a team kill and some free Bs for Shotzi. So they talked over their defense. And
I don't know what that was.
Game plan.
I don't know what that was by the gentleman here.
Okay.
But
that was an interesting round indeed. Very unfortunate team kill. You saw the aggression towards the A-bomb site. What you want out of the Gorilla Max players, or like we know Shotzi's going to be in there, at least you get to the A-bomb site so quickly.
Dashy shots are just too spot on. Just way too spot on. You know?
Too much pressure.
Yo, welcome to the chat, man. Hope y'all been enjoying these games.
It's just painful. I'm gonna go for the
after this Optic game.
For like a round
I'm gonna catch y'all for the rest of them. We're gonna jump over to Twitch and be streaming BO6. So if you don't know where my Twitch is, jump on the channel, sub, and then you can see the link in the links in my description. Did they not spawn in? Oh, never mind.
Our players are about to fly.
No, they didn't spawn in. Yeah, they're having issues.
Fly away. The reindeer games.
No, we thought that
it's always something, man. It's always something in the CDL. Always something.
Game pause, folks. Game pause. Someone. We're gonna reset the lobby here. Someone.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That is horrible. Do it again.
What's up, man?
Just gonna get the lobby reset, and we'll get back.
That's the worst sweater I've ever seen.
As soon as we possibly can. Just so nice and festive. So happy. It's a magical time of year. It's so special, and I'm so glad I get to share it with the abdomen of my co-commentator.
Yeah, it's a wow.
I'm upset.
This is small, and it goes down to my knees basically. So there's a lot going on, but yeah.
There is nothing.
Nah, that's a crazy Christmas sweater.
Wow, that was so much better than I thought it was going to be. Okay, well.
It's a crazy Christmas sweater.
Sweet Christmas is happening in the studio. Look, gifts are being given. Festive cheer. It's a miracle, boys and girls. It really is. And nobody got burned. All of that arm flapping, not a single hair was singed on that head. Outside, of course, Columbus. Folks there in Ohio get a lot of snow. What do you know, Chance? Ice cold casters. Look at the headset and everything. You guys, brilliant.
I don't know nothing about
it. I am so shocked at the tongue. I was not ready for the tongue. I was not ready for it in the slice. That was something. That was something. But here we go, folks. Match number 2, take 2. After we get through what was again a spectacular opening round. Real good stuff. We'll see if we can't get a similar sort. I'm not going to say mistake, but a spicy opener. When it comes to those A-bomb site hits. Because again, we're having to reset the entire game, so them trophies are gone, so we get to roll this one back. It's going to be 1-0 though to Optic Texas, but the good news again, no trophies. We get to sort of try that opener once again for the boys of Gorillas, mate. So let's see how that happens. But yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be real fun. Hope you guys are enjoying the Christmas special so far. It's getting hot. I'm going to take that off eventually, but it's been a good time so far. A very, very good time. Christmas cheer and the season's bleedings. Reactive skin install has been causing some stirs as well. Santa left for a pack of cigarettes and never came back. And now he's come back and he's got tats and smoking and he's such a bad boy, Chance. He's on his own naughty list, you know?
100%. I just, we're watching Dashy fry on like map number 1, so I'm just going to speak in his language. Watching Maven just on get unwrapped has me absolutely checked. Like my dope has been checked. It's so confusing. I will say though, Maven, he is the exact same on and off camera. So if anyone meets him, like he is a maniac. Just all the time. An absolute crazy person.
What you see is what you get. Truthfully.
Without question.
Truthfully. Like, so truthfully. It does look like we are back. Hook and Dashy cameras are back as well, which is a big deal. But yeah, let's get back into the search and destroy for Optic Texas Gorillas, mate. Yeah, we're feeling it now. There we go. Bumping, soon to be grinding our way through this map. It's going to be 1-0 Optic Texas once the whistle blows. So far, all good. This is how Vancouver went. All right, Vancouver for Hook, 7-2. That was a fun series yesterday as well. Goodness. All right, 1-0. Optic Texas. Here we go, folks. Vault S&D, take 2.
And of course, if we're talking about Hook stats as well, it is worth mentioning. Did struggle in the kills column on map number 1. Doesn't make a difference. A W is a W, but looking for the bounce back in S&D for sure, because I mean, Kenny's spoken about it. A lot of the Optic guys have spoken about it. Hook is somewhat ahead of the game. This is going to be an outer palm stack. Lynn's caught, but he's able to get away with a little bit low HP, but hunted down until Lynn's is the force on the map. And Dashy in a 1 versus 4. We know he's clutch, but this is a incredibly tall task.
It'd be a Christmas miracle. Oh my. Or is it going to be a cheesy Hallmark holiday movie where Dashy leaves his big city job, goes back to the countryside, finds his love, working at a VHS store. Shoulders. It's not likely, but little things to note here, just the way Dashy takes his
I don't know what that is.
Positions himself in those angles. He's in a 2v1, but he makes it a 1v1 every single time he chooses to take that fight. So little things like that, folks. Take notes. Big Bruce, always a threat. A dangerous, dangerous setup right now. And the Gorilla Mates will take that. Cut things up 1-1.
Yeah, I just appreciate that level of respect, right? There's a lot of players, if it's a 1 versus 4 situation, the second he shoots in ball, everybody just slides out, goes for the double chow, but not Dashy. We're throwing some shoulders, we're throwing some stuns, we're throwing some nades. We're making sure this dude does not clutch on us here. So, LAG, clearly coming to play.
Makes sense.
Bounce back round and a nice counter strat effectively as well. Say counter strat, they go towards A, it's offense, it's what you do.
This is what you do, man. Get right
Oh,
down there,
3 of them.
Down, but here come the Gorillas Mates once again. They're inside of the A-bomb site, and here from Hook's going to push the players on the outside with a lot of damage dealt already. Gorilla Mates, they managed to stop that bomb plant. All of a sudden, Optic Texas right back in action now. Slow things down, try to get himself back onto the bomb. Not a lot of plays left here. They've run out of things to throw. It's down to lives and int.
Right, you are, Miles. I honestly can't believe that Optic left Shotzi by himself on site again. Quite literally.
Yeah.
The first strat we saw at LAG was triple stacking down low, and they just did the exact same thing. But for 3 versus 4, you can see it's a nightmare to get inside. Hook is collecting the bomb and gets 1 kill. Trades do not roll through. The Jackal is OP, and Dashy in a 1v3.
I mean, go for it. Go for it.
Wow.
I always feel like there's a chance, but this is what we've come to expect now. It's just insanity. A-bomb site insanity. Get in there in this tiny little wet room and just sweat it out with anywhere from 6 to 8 other men. It's just crazy.
What is Miles saying?
That's what it should have been for Optic. Again, round 1 for the defense LAG had was to triple stack down low, and I mean, Shotzi just got left to die. I think he had a little bit of coverage from the player on the pool for like the right side chow, but that is just overwhelming force. So I do think that is actually a super solid strat on defense. LAG making it work. Now they want to dominate the hall.
The deck the halls in a brief moment, but it looks like we're still showing a lot of love and attention towards the A-bomb site, Gorillas Mates. Sky's watching the back. And Kenny's first blood. That's way out of the play, essentially, right now for Gorillas Mates, but it will come back to bite them. And Hook, who's looking to bite early. That's the worry, though. Oh, Sky's picked up with the lineup. Holy moly, Kismet. He's in trouble. He can't get away with his life, but the lineup was nearly there. Gorillas Mates picked to pieces.
And that's sort of a perfect counter strat coming in from Optic on the defensive end. Breezy tries to get active B Street. Kenny, I think, just watched him the entire way through a car window, and there was no pressure on the A-bomb, at least not off the rip. And if you open a little bit of space up for Optic, I mean, Shotzi just finds the route through the middle of the map, goes on a free and easy flank.
Yeah, there.
I mean, effectively the same thing through the hallway. So Optic were just giving way too much space to play with, and if you don't hit that quick A plant, a little bit of space is going to go a long way.
2-2. Well, you might be going the distance
Yeah,
here.
they're not going to let them, unless they're going to.
To the halls. Back to the bomb site. There we go, the plant finally. Oh, Hook can't get the kill. A lot of information passed over though. Shots, he's still staying down low. Oh wait, he might be able to hop up, find someone up here. Kenny levels things. And I wonder what shots he can hear. They come.
Oh, he got one.
Nearly. Linz stays alive. 2v2.
2v2, but only 22 seconds. Sky spotted him out, so you got this guy trapped in between two players. Dashy just trying to buy you time, 16 seconds. Someone has to hop the bomb quick. Kenny can't clutch this.
They're going for the fast flank. Pinch either sides. Lins send it.
Nice.
Enough time. Yes. Well played, Gorilla's mates. The retake was there. Kenny would have had to, I mean, he had to guess head on a swivel. Are they both going to slam their way through the front? They don't. 50-50 guess. Lins, just enough time to get the bomb. Well played.
Yeah, just a great route call there by Lins. If he was a second,
Yeah, I don't like how that one played out. That one was kind of whack.
Because of how little time there was. So I think that's why Kenny just went for the pure 50-50 from the intel they had on Lins. But Lins a smooth operator in the movement as well. Good enough there to get that round dub. And frankly, just the fact that, you know, you get the first blood that quickly in the round as well. The double strat running through the middle of the map to trade out Hook. LAG bringing their A game right now in S&D.
3-2. Gorilla's mates with an advantage. Looks him towards the B-bomb site this time round.
Oh.
You've trained Optic well enough.
Trying to change it up.
There's a lot of presence on the A side. Kids is still down low. He's just basically a bulwark right now, trying to draw some attention, take the fight. He's got one side of the B side covered, so Lins spotted out there by Kenny. No trophies. This is going to hurt. If anything more lethal comes his way, good luck, mate. This is not going to be fun.
So tough as well. Yeah, you're just...
Yeah, like, what is he doing?
On that approach. They took all the space.
Yeah,
They got the clearance. Optic didn't have the pressure, but yeah, just going to get picked apart in this one. We talk about Vault, and we always talk about the A site, because on offense, you just go there. But if you ever get the bomb planted at B, that might be the most difficult bomb to actually retake in the game.
Wait, what?
Kismet with some sort of interesting timing there. I think Shotzi, well, if he did it before, you kick him the door, he knows then. But if you get a B bomb plant, you're feeling incredible about your chances on the round. It's obviously just a difficult site to actually work, and you can see LAG having to be so slow on that approach because you do have to check sort of 1,000 different things, and of course it's right next to a giant exploding van, so things are not ideal, but an interesting attempt.
Yeah, explosive everywhere on Vault. The boys of Optic now. Another round. They started things off with a bit of an advantage. Now we're all tied up 3-3. Opening hits. I don't think any of the nades are connecting. Hello, son.
They're waiting for the Gorillas to play aggressive?
Well, last round, LAG just sent 2 through the middle of the map.
Aye.
That's the wrong direction.
You'll take it. I don't think that stun hit his teammate, did it? No, we've still got...
Oh, wow.
And another member of Gorilla's mates just caught unaware. Down the skies.
Just guns, Kenny.
They might just be outthinking themselves. Yeah, 1v4 attempt.
This is a 1v4 for the ages, but yeah, a lot of thinking being done. Oh my gosh, I don't hate it. Luke's not going to let this happen. Surely not. Catwalk player should be getting in the mix in a moment, but Skies is now armed and dangerous.
We definitely heard that.
Big Bruce doesn't lose those fights.
And I don't know
what
LAG was sort of getting baited by in that moment. I don't know if that was like a lack of pressure on the A side, or if like the TAC usage was thinking that the B Street pressure was going to be...
Bro, search and destroy. I'm telling you, there's some luck that just is involved. You know, like we all play timings and all that other stuff, but there's definitely some luck. Some people definitely play timings and all that other little stuff way better than others.
I feel like this game,
but
there might be more overthinking in this COD than there
at the
has
end of
been
the
in
day,
recent
you know,
years.
sometimes you can get lucky.
But
more than not, yes,
at the
you
same
can
time, I feel like people
kill
make more
somebody
unusual mistakes. Could also be because of the start of
versus,
the year, but you never know. Either way, Optic with a
you know
slight
what I'm saying,
advantage
them
now.
getting
2 more
lucky.
for
But
the win.
there's an element to it.
You've been looking fantastic here in the S&D as well. This is another
Element
attack
of
run
luck
towards
is
B. They really
definitely
want to make
present.
this work.
Ooh, Kismet playing
Okay,
aggressive.
you get active B Street here. One player just made some noise. That's just going to be Shotzi. And he's behind a van. And Shotzi only now has Dashy for the coverage. And you already got the first blood. But in the meantime, Kenny has also taken some space. And LAG have not gotten the bomb down.
Ooh.
Lynn's repositioning through A. And LAG just getting picked apart along the way.
You lose Priest to the bombs down now. And Dashy is pushing this. Giz is out. He's safe for now. Shotzi's there for the last one. And that was a funky round, man. Optic Texas take the advantage, chase
That was
the
a good
kills,
round, gentlemen.
literally chasing
Good
the
round.
kills as they race that finish line. One more round, and the map is theirs.
And I'm sort of losing the thread. I'm not able to see what the game plan is in some of these rounds from LAG. I mean, a great first blood. I think it was Lynn sort of jumping from the top balls, catching a player in pool. You think that's the time for everybody else to get active or make any type of decisive call, but next time you look at the mini map, well, Kenny's hunting down Linz. He's flanked all the way around. So, I mean, it's Optic that are playing with a bit more pep in their step, and they have everything they want except
the car.
And that's Shotzi wants to drive an RC car, and I think I've seen one good car out of 15 attempts this year.
On ball, especially.
Whoa.
Okay. Opening advantage here for Gorillas, mates. I'm taking the high road right now for Optic. You've got choices. As soon as you hit middle of the map, there's a highway towards B and A. How are we doing this, lads? We're worried about a lot, and so you should be. Gorillas, mates, are all over the place.
I mean, just 2 in depth to spawn and 2 down low. Take it out one side of the ball, drop down to the other. It's a triple.
Oh my god.
And they all fall. You got a 2v2.
Oh, that was a delight. Actually picking up the kills. Kismet trying to make his way from up the top side. Now it's a 2v2. Here we go. It's a pool party. Gorillas, mates, they want it. Hook's playing it close. Dash over his shoulder. 1 up, 1 down. Here we go. First blood in for LAG. Could Dashi find the second? Did he see the player on the red dot? Skies gets the kill. Stays alive. Man, what a battle.
Oh my god.
I can't believe that.
Huge win from Skies in that moment.
I cannot believe that.
Just Peeker's advantage, I suppose, on the slide out. Great shots as well. And I mean, ice in his veins. Hitting that red solo cup and getting ready for the next round. That was a 3v4 though from Optic. I thought they were about to pull out some magic, but just clean shots rolling through.
Well, because of Codcaster, we have the CDL operator overlaid. Whatever dash he was wearing, whatever he would look like in that situation, he was basically invisible anyway. So shout out to Skies. That was a very, very good win. All the piles of trash on the floor there, the water effects. There is a lot of visual disturbance to make Dashi blend in there while lying supine. Oh, Black Ops 6. You just,
supine is crazy.
There's so much going on. All right, here we go. A-bomb. Gorillas, mates, you're in. You're planting. Hopefully.
I was going to say, thank God they're just not going B Street. And Optic stacked it as well. So now Priestley actually had a huge responsibility. He ends up just getting triangulated. And finally, the second good car we have seen this year. A 3v2 in favor of Optic.
She gets it. Whoa, the slide from Kismet.
Kismet just world starred Shotzi.
Slip and slide of doom. Kismet, though, all smiles after that play 2v2.
Is it a drive-by or a fly-by? Optic, gotta be faster. There's one kill. You gotta hop the bomb the next, like, 12 seconds. And Kismet might just be able to catch a player, or he might get caught. How fast can you go?
He's so fast. Kismet. Down, done, and that is game with 1 second on the clock. Man, he was running for his life. Running for the round, running for the map.
Kismet was flying through bottom, bro. He was flying through the hole. Shotzi's looking a lot better. I swear he was just high last game. Nobody say anything. It's okay. We'll let it rock. Pink eye don't happen in both eyes, bro. Does pink eye happen in both eyes? It can happen in both eyes at the same time, Shotzi? Come on, bro. Just say you hit the gas before the game, bro. That's all you gotta say. Well, people understand. Or he forgot his eye drops at home. That's what it was.
Good stuff out of Optic. I think there was
I forgot his eye drops at the cribbo.
Turn of events for the Gorillas, mate, in the first
Yo, appreciate y'all liking the stream, man. Like the stream if you haven't liked the stream. Helps me get out to some other folks as well too who probably might want to watch. Who don't know much about CDL. You know what I'm saying? Help broaden the audience, broaden the reach. You know what I'm saying? So, appreciate y'all dropping a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subbed. We about to start playing Prop Hunt. We about to start playing Warzone. About to start doing everything live, so it's about to be a time.
And this has been a tight series. I know the French fans watching.
Should be fun. Should be a good time, man.
If they
good
can
time.
Up here on ball control for the new Optic, one of the more difficult game modes to just jump in and figure out a chance. I think there's a decent opportunity here for the bounce back. Very, very much so.
Well, certainly the LAG have the reps on it, but that'll do it for myself and Miles. Over to the desk and see what Nameless can break down.
Man, man, what a tongue on that guy. Chance looking great today. Fantastic outfits and wardrobe from everyone. It's all right, Alley Cat.
It's very festive. I'm surprised we didn't wait till tomorrow to do it, though. But
yeah, we're gonna lose Quentin Joe tomorrow, so I wanted to dress up today.
That was very
get the whole family together. Speaking of family, we had a feast, a family-style feast. If you are a fan of Optic Texas, Shotzi has been enjoying himself on Vault. On the other side of things, let's talk about the search for LAG. You're up 3-1. How do you let Optic finish this game 6-4? What went wrong in the middle?
It's similar when we watch in other matches where like something is working and then once it stops working, it's not being able to make that adjustment. Unfortunately, I feel like that's kind of what happened to LAG.
Yeah, man.
And they also just weren't winning a lot of these trade situations and on their offenses as well. They're getting the bomb down. Same thing as last series, struggling with the post plant. So LAG kind of beat themselves up here, but I have to tip my hat to Optic Texas and Dashy specifically for pulling it back in their favor and going up 2-0 in the series.
Yeah, it just comes down to some small things in the individual rounds. I think early on they tried like a B push on offense, and I don't think you can get away with that until you have a trophy ready. Because obviously the van right next to the bomb, and then it's Linz, he gets caught out, doesn't finish his kill, a little bit shaky shots.
Yeah, she should never get 2 there, you know what I mean?
Some of these retakes, a little wonky, but for Grills, mate, that has been the story so far in every single
Has
match.
been the story for them.
Smallest details that are getting away from them in these moments, and they're not able to close out these games. Map 1 was super close too. We're going to dive into a situation when we get to drawing conclusions, but they're so close, man. Just tough competition they went up against, Chris.
Now everyone is
very tough for them
on the team. Everyone is contributing to the success, but we'd be remiss if we didn't mention Hook's number.
It should be fun though, man. They should be enjoying themselves right now while they're playing and having a good time. But we'll see.
First blood in the final round, but he's not really able to put up the similar numbers we've seen from him in the past.
Yeah.
Is that a problem, or is that still okay? Because Optic's up 2-0.
It's still okay. It's only their second match, right? And it is technically against a very formidable team, formidable roster that are used to playing against Hook, and they're still winning, so you can't be too harsh on him.
I think it's a potential issue, I'll be honest. The inconsistency, that's the problem.
Yeah, man. Gorilla Mates, yo, B tier. B tier. Let's not try to bump them up tiers for any unnecessary reason, bro. I want to say they're probably even lower than B tier.
Let's get into it.
I wonder what tier they actually are. Let's see this drawing conclusions.
This is a great situation right here. If you look at the mini-map off the rip here for Gentlemates, but it goes bad real quick. So if you want to learn how to flip spawns here, remember we're on P3. Everybody knows P4 is the super lockdown.
Yeah, the super lockdown hill. Who's 5?
Shotzi is number 2. He's the man leading point on this. He's going to win a gunfight in the lobby, but let's talk about his route and the teamwork that they have here. So he's going to go out, go underground, and go over here to play for a kill, right? So that's the typical route you'll see, but he's going to slow play it a little bit. The rest of his teammates are spawning back here. They want to leave that spawn vacant, right? So you want to push up, you want to leave that spawn vacant, and you're going to see both AR players playing kills here on the street, sort of distracting the players deep, allowing Shotzi to pounce on the kill out here. But meanwhile, that's happening, and this is why I think that Shotzi and Hook love playing with each other so much. Hook is going to take his time and play off Shotzi and just wait for his kill, wait for an opportunity. So if there's a player back here in this building, on the statue, trying to kill Shotzi, Hook's going to be able to pick up that kill, which you're going to see ultimately does. Hook ends up getting traded, but Shotzi's able to wreak havoc in the base. So let's watch how this plays out. Shotzi wins the first kill pushed up.
Yeah, Priesta, you got to win that.
And he's going to take a route, and you can see 4-1 on your minimap. Dashy and Kenny pushing up, trying to leave that spawn vacant. Also,
yeah, like he's running.
So Shotzi can get out here and find a kill. He's able to find one, and when we pause here on the minimap, this is where you
look
see
at Hook
comes in. That guy's attention's redirected toward Shotzi, and he's going to die. So this is just played very well by Optic in a gauntlet hill where most teams are able to set up and just fry you. Optic instantly flips, and Shotzi gets back here and wreaks havoc. You cannot let him get behind enemy lines. You can't give that up if you're Gentlemates.
Yeah, that's true.
He's setting the pace there, Alley Cat.
Oh yeah, I mean, and that P4 is everything when it comes to Vault.
That was a very great breakdown. Like that's literally the only way to describe it.
As a team, I'm looking at Hook individually. Is it just Vault? That is my theory. I think he's going to be dominant everywhere but this map. There's no one left to kill if Shotzi keeps doing his things. Let's go over to our casters for game number 3. We got Miles and Chance. Take it away.
It should be a quick 3-0.
A piece of Christmas chip, festive snack to get me going into this next part of the tournament. That's right.
Optic should run them right here on this control. No funny. I don't think Gorilla can keep up. Like, the Gorilla's just too slow. Kismet, Priesta, guys, like, they're all just too slow in terms of the slaying department needed to, especially nowadays. Like, if you're gonna play Optic, if you're gonna play FaZe, if you're gonna play LAG, like, you have to be able to slay out. I don't think anybody's denying that.
You know, my stock for LAG has been a bit low for their 0-3 start, but those stats are phenomenal for both of them. I mean, a 1.3, you could literally not ask for anything more, except apparently Shotzi can give that to you. A 1.5 from an SMG that plays at absolute pace, the damage out of control, the kills out of control, and of course, we say control's a game mode. It is just Vault that these guys are going to be on. So the reps are there, and that is the mission right there. Kill him. And then that's just the front line, and then he got dashed in the back lines. Like, it's not ideal. It's not ideal.
No, it's a well-rounded team, man. I mean, Optic Texas, that's a team of superstars, and that's all they do. Here's our RC card. Yeah, look at it go. Look at this. That's how you get it done, kids. Sneaks on into the A bomb site. Lens.
I know, Lens is sick.
Toasted.
He looks surprised. Do you not hear the massive zipping noise right behind you?
Yeah, but I don't think you would expect, like, maybe it sounds like the Top Cat section. What is Shotzi doing?
Oh, it haunts you. Like, that is getting on you. Shotzi, by the way, one of the smartest players in-game in the league without question. I mean, ridiculous in-game IQ. Out of game, though. He's a, what's the meme? The chill guy? Is it applicable?
He's quite chill.
He's so cool.
Chill guy. Right now, I mean, he's just worried about those bright lights.
He's
man.
so
Sometimes
freaking
those
cool.
lights are bright, chance.
No, I've never.
No.
Let's not do it. I've never seen Shotzi have.
Bro, he was fried, yo. What is this? This is AB behavior.
But he's cool. You can see the hands working there.
Somebody check him for some CTE. This is AB behavior right now.
He's not exactly ready. If Shotzi's got his
sunglasses indoors. Who wears sunglasses indoors?
Maybe not chill.
Spam one in the chat if you wear sunglasses
They're having
indoors.
a good time. All of our pros, while under immense pressure, I mean,
With no
doing
sun.
what they love. Really, truly doing what they love and put on a show for you guys. And this is a long show for Optic on the road to Major 1. Falcons up next, Thieves and Ultra to close it out. That is, again, for
The loss to Boston, I still
this is
won't
not
understand
bad
it.
whatsoever. Of course, they lose to Boston.
Yeah, why?
A couple of strong wins.
Yeah, like
Boston were cooking. They were cooking that day. Come on, let's face it. Falcons
Like,
are
why?
on the rise. I mean, this is a team that's getting progressively better, so that's going to be a nice one for Optic boys to deal with. And then, of course,
Falcons
LA
peak
Thieves, clear cut, one of the toughest teams
map
in the league
one.
right now. That's going to be a wonderful test. And then Toronto as well. I mean, bangers on the road to the major, on the way to Madrid they go. It is going to be a good show, folks. Here we go to map number 3, Vault Control. So far, fantastic for Optic.
And even more fantastic for Optic is that they are the best team on the attacking rounds, tied up on defense, and obviously defense a little bit favored on Vault, so toe-to-toe in that regard, but Optic, again, statistically, there to give you just a little bit extra. So make no mistake, these two teams will absolutely pounce, and you do have two of the finest players on this map in the game. Again, Shotzi might have the #1 KD, but Kismet not too far behind, and Kismet is doing flybys and drive-bys. He might be the Rudolph to our reindeer.
Wow, that was so festive. First blood as well.
Oh! The Rudolph to our reindeer.
He's just still rocking. Why don't you guide the capture of the A zone tonight? Skies picks up the back. Kismet is cooking. Lins is like, I can't get a kill because no one left.
Yeah,
No one's got Top Cat though. Hoots on a flank.
Yeah, Vixen, Donner, and Blitzen though on the point, trying to get this final tick rolling through. Optic are just setting up for the kill. I don't know if they're actually going to jump on this or if they just want to make sure you trap them in after the fact, but Kismet hasn't stopped. I mean, that is a 4-0 start for the leading reindeer, and eventually he falls, but you get Skies and Lins potentially behind enemy lines.
When the jingle hells are we watching here? 2 minutes to rock. Lin's 2-piece. Kenny's going to be pushed downstairs. That's a problem. That mini-map is looking wonderful for the Gorillas, mates. Here we go. Kenny. Damn, son. Priester guns him. B-zone has been open for a moment, though. The exploding car certainly helps out.
Dude, those shots are great. Where did Kenny just kill him from?
Spawn.
Oh, he spawned up. Yeah, okay. I thought Dashy did that for a second, then earned the kill feed. So I'm catching up. Here we go. Just like Optic caught up to the round. They might have been in a diabolical spawn trap, but all's well that ends well. Although the pressure's still up, and it's 23-17 on lives.
That's huge.
22-17 on lives.
Yeah, a couple of big ones there from Dash. You certainly help out when you're holding down the, these spawn buildings. Some players call it gold, some people call it art. He just makes it look easy. That's a nice one. Over to Kiz, who got some tags in there to help Skies pick up that kill. Now, all the spawners right back in. Fortunately, it's a pair of jackals, and they cut you down. But it's Linz, picks up the pinch, causes some damage, and keeps the capture going for just a moment. But no, another nade, another piece of explosive ordnance ruins the B capture. Can we get a trophy, Gorillas?
The LAG will also just flank constantly. They don't even care about necessarily getting art control. They'll take either.
Oh.
And Hook eventually just catches them. LAG, I mean, again, they're just flooding. Now number 7 is going into art. That is the one game plan Gorilla's made, really bringing to the table. And at least you're keeping the pressure up and the life count still dwindling here from Optic, but the round is far from over.
Yeah, Shotzi's on the flank now is going to ruin that. Oh, you actually can see Skies from that angle. There we go. Cleaned up. Space to play with for now, but Linz, again, whether it's a flank, whether it's in your face with an aims, he is there. Priester, he finds kills as well. So once again, magnificent map control. It's a slow capture though, a single point of failure there on the zone, and Shotzi's moving in trying to find it. Awkward timing indeed, Chance here on ball.
And this is just unabashed going for the spawn kills, like living inside of it, trying to find these players. No lives remaining.
Kismet? Oh my
He'd prefer to get the ticks, but you'll take an offensive win no matter how you get it. And LAG almost certainly going to get this done. And Priesta, by the looks of it, going to seal the deal in 8v2. And Shotzi, last man standing.
No, you can throw this. This is throwable. This is definitely throwable. Shotzi, done. There we go. Gorillas, mate, no. Even in a 2vx, you got to do what you can to make sure you get those boys away from that zone. Because you only had 20 seconds.
I don't know what the timing is, Miles. You muted yourself on Discord. I can't hear you.
I'm so sorry. I muted myself on this one. I'm so sorry.
I was trying to get the timing, let you finish the sentence. I hope we timed that well.
You didn't. I was waxing, but it was throwable. It was very throwable. Good stuff.
Yeah, sorry about that. Kismet, by the way, absolute reaper apparently on this map. 12-6 on the start, so 12 kills in an offensive round. Honestly, that might be the type of record that we should be talking about of like on, you know, whatever the more unfavored side is, what players pop off the most in those situations. So Kismet quite literally from the jump there to deliver. We'll see if Optic can respond with an offensive round of their own.
Well, statistically, they do have the edge, but right now, Kiz, 12-6. Shotzi's dive just gets stunned, concussed first. Instant on the point. Nice trades from Optic now. They've got the advantage. Kenny's aims. Oh, the dancing Kenneth Williams. Smooth moves on the dance floor. Smooth moves on the A zone.
Yeah, and like the finesse around the pillars as well. If you just buy your teammates the space to get in the mix is always huge plays, but that's enough for Dashy to get 2, but the entire setup of the play was just to get Hook behind enemy lines, and he just gets read like a book. Skies is there, so LAG, again, handful of world champs on this team as well. Not the team that'll let these flanks roll through. Unfortunate team kill, but Priesta picks up the pinch. Kismet catches Hook again, and the scattered push coming in through Optic has been completely thwarted.
Actually now trying to buy some space here by the B zone. Has to be aware there's a player above him. Oh, they've just left position. Oh my goodness. The timing on this map, Chance, we have had some awkward moments indeed. I mean, this is a first date that you do not want to be revisiting. That is, you'll take it. 20 seconds on the clock. Gorillas mates feeling fantastic.
And while Dashy is, by the way, just going to be dancing in spawn, his team is completely spawn trapped inside of P2. You have 10 seconds. Someone's going to have to hop the point just to stop the clock. Optic, it looks like they're roaming towards this A site, but this has been a devastating defensive round. Gorillas, mate, that is as clean as you could really ask for.
It's not over yet, and now it should be. A very, very difficult scenario to be in for the Optic boys. Gorillas, mate, happy. 2-0 advantage here in control. Can they close out another offensive round?
Well, again, it's going to be difficult for them to pull it off. Kismet had to get 12 kills in round number 1 to make it happen. So I have faith for Optic to bounce back on the defensive end, but that is destructive enough that if we go to a round 5, LAG almost certainly going to be secure on that defensive end. So they've done the hard work. You just want to keep the light out of Linz's eyes, and you'll be good to go.
That's no light. That's the sun. It's the biggest light there is.
Yeah, what does that mean? That is a light.
The biggest light of all time. It is dying though. We won't be around to find out, folks. Here we go. Kenny first. first blood right into the middle of the map. Whoa, howdy doody Optic there, rolling forward now. They line up for Kiz. Dashy, though, a little too strong. The fortitude there keeps him alive and well. Sky's now in a bit of a wrap. He's got himself a 3 spree to play with as well. Can he turn it into a 4? Hook and Shotzi, they don't really want this, but Mr. Bueno, a straight shooter, he stays alive.
Oh!
Okay. Oh, wow. Well, all right. Captain Curse in that moment. That is just the LAG method. It just, they don't care about what side to get through. They're just trying to find the way. Kenny, in the meantime, he is spawning everybody on LAG over towards P2, so that's why you got the Optic players funneling through, picking up Hall, picking up the outskirts. I mean, that's great comms and a great moment. And Shotzi, great moves to get out of dodge.
Yeah, really nice work there. Gorillas mates bleeding out. 27-19. Optic Texas pounded them this round. A lot of body shots. The opening jabs were enough to soften the blows. 27.8. Stop the clock on B for a moment, but they want to get A. They want to make some sort of concerted effort. Can we do something together? Okay, Linz fighting. Linz fought, lost against Shotzi. B zone captured a lone chance, but I don't think it's going to matter for anything.
So this map is just, I mean, these guys are making it hell. It's just constantly in-player spawn, everybody on the map, every direction. 10 seconds left, you're forced to get on the A zone. Kenny gets traded, but Dashy from up top might be able to line a few of them up.
Wait, it's not over yet. One segment done. Covered. Kenny's got to go really big here, otherwise this A zone's getting captured.
And these flanks have just been easy reads. Yeah, they're chalking it up. If you're going all the way around, yeah, you're chalking it, and you're getting red anyway. Nade doesn't take him down, but there's the defense getting secured. The extra ticks rolling through, and that is, of course, only if we get there. LAG maybe looking for a clean 4 down, a break over towards this B zone. That's the first wave, chopped in half.
What are we? I mean, this is wild, man. They're going everywhere. We are all over the map in every regard right now, folks. We're on B. Shotzi manages to stop the capture for a second. He win the fight against Priester? No, he can't. So now over to the front line. Trades there. LAG still with a lot of presence. They've got a lot of space here. They've got numbers. And Hook is in trouble. He's having a rough game indeed.
Oh, he just ended up inside of that van, and now the other one's going to explode. Kenny will take the 2. You just bought yourself a lot of pressure, and you clean up the flank as well. So Linz does get caught. Optic things are keeping things contained. I think LAG, I mean, you want to just get a clean 4 down, but they are spreading the map again.
Yeah, it's not an easy thing to do. Shotzi, oh my god. Oh my goodness. That's exactly the way you do it. Positive ID on 2 players, not looking at him, waits for the perfect 2-piece. Shotzi may have just won the round, and he's looking to absolutely seal it now. There's another. Shotzi. Superb work. Push that front line forward, but wait, 2 seconds on the clock. Oh my word, Kismet stays alive. He's on the zone, finding the capture, but doing it alone. A trophy is the only company he's got.
Dashy's going crazy.
The Texas are going to be his friend as well. A 9 versus 1 there. I really want to, I'm looking forward to seeing this map at the end of the year to see if the meta, actually develops at all. Because obviously, spawn kills central, and it makes perfect sense. That aspect of it is never going to change, but I'm waiting to see some of these, well-orchestrated attempts down B Street and trying to, just, collectively find that pressure, get vault control to watch the flank, and get 3 guys on time. Start pre-exploding some of these vehicles, because they are just a force on the map, but either way, Optic win the round on defense. Game's not finished. They're gonna have to win 2 offensive rounds back to back. Name of the game.
Yeah, name of the game. Also, Dashy's those 4 kills. We didn't see the Kismet kill in the last play there as well, but those were some ridiculous shots across the entirety of the Gorillas mate lineup. So nice one, Bruce. That was sick. Mates are in. Mates are in. Kenny. Mates are in. Is your A zone defended? Kismet v Hook. As Hook's pulling the KD back a little bit. But man, Kismet is one tough player today, Chance.
Yeah, that is a tough customer indeed. And
great play by Hook.
Great timing. His teammates get a
great play by Hook.
Is going to go turn, and now all 4 players on Optic surrounding the A zone. It's going to be a triple stack by the looks of it. And Shotzi there watching the flank. 3 players going to be dealing with Hook. He's able to get 1, but Dashy somehow kills himself with a nade. And then the final fight is just a 1v1 near time, and it's just a dance. Shotzzy buys so much time. Skies has to turn for the spawners, and by God, he does.
My God, what a turn. Jesus, Skies, bueno. A major two-piece there on the point.
Yeah, they're going to win the control. That's crazy.
Back over to Skies. Superb work with the aims. B-Zone looks very appealing right now for Optic Texas. They're going to maybe make their way on. You got the option there. But one solid pincher in the A-Zone could be good, but Linz, oh, he misses the first. Is it enough to get in there? The B-Zone now wide open once again. Sky still alive and kicking over by A. In and out he goes. The Lion right now for the Gorillas, mate.
It's just so annoying to deal with. Two players right now on that A zone. Someone pushed out front, but it's the full flanks that are going to be rolling through. And it's just, I mean, they're like circling right now. Vultures around this A zone.
Trying to make the capture complete. When he finds his, Priest out through hops. Enough to get the contest for a second. Here we go, kids. Can you find two? Can you find nothing? Priest can't get either. Shots, he finds a couple, and that is going to be the A zone captured. A minute 12. And only 15 lives. This is to stay alive here on Vault. We force the final round.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's here. They're in prime position. You just got to make sure you pick up the flanks and you'll be good to go. Double doors, they lose that one. Shotzzy down in the base. Still alive, and they gave up on the chase for the moment. Him and Kenny able to get these kills.
Shotzzy body blocking the players coming out of spawn. No one's able to do it. They have to run through mid. That's where the guns are at the ready. Contester on the zone as well. Shotzzy still.
I can't believe that.
Inside their
I honestly cannot believe that.
Is now in the hands of Hook. Here comes the reinforcement.
Shotzzy is so crazy.
My goodness, we're going to around 5. Last hit, Gorillas.
Yeah, in a 12v6 as well. If you're worried about the objective, it's about to fall, and Shotzzy there to knock him down. And an interesting thing, too, is Shotzzy's on a 6 spree, so he might be thinking about a Hellstorm missile as well, potentially, at the start of this next round. But one of the 2 offensive rounds that Optic needed, and a smile on his face for good reason, because he is unkillable in that section of the map.
Yeah, we're cruising right now. Optic Texas 2 rounds in a row is the comeback on to close out the series. Pushing the Gentlemates to the limit here. A big moment from Shotzzy. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this is so tough. You had one more bullet to land, and Shotzzy holds this side of the map down entirely alone.
Well, except for the fact that he had Kenny standing over.
Thanks, Ken. But that's Jesus, Kenny, come on, man. Come on, man. We're trying to make a highlight play. Come on, man. Still, though, that staying alive moment, that's really what it's about. Shotzzy straight into this one. Does not stay alive. None of them stay alive. LAG find their kills.
Yeah, not even a thought about playing for that Hellstorm. Just full send it with the Dolphin dive in. And Dashy, if they didn't know where he was, they certainly do now. Lion Heady is an insane one. Sky's there to rip him off that. And, I mean, Optic right now effectively stuck in spawn. Gonna have to do it the hard way. Slowly work yourself out.
Ooh, there you go. Trades all over. Linz holding off until the rest of the boys can show up. Hook's soaring, man. Absolutely flying. The Nuke has turned his KD around massively. He's putting up the production in the last 2 rounds. And look at this beautiful teamwork, man. As soon as he knows that player mid's done, he's like, all right, eyes forward. I'm going to pick up my next position. And Hook picking up more than a position, finding a couple more kills. Over the way we go.
Oh!
With another ridiculous win that makes the A zone very dangerous for Optic.
It's a tough 1v1 to lose because you don't have the pressure on A either. You were just trying to stop the clock and get players in position, but effectively back to square one, and time is ticking. 22 seconds on the game clock, and everybody's spawning over towards gold. Not fun to attack either site, and if you have to lean B, that's a nightmare. But no, A is going to be the call. They're surrounding it.
Oh, Kenny unfortunately loses that fight. Final 10 seconds. Oh, we're in A zone for a second. No, it's done. Hook's got to go huge. Can't find a kill. Dashy, what can you do? Alone, he touched the zone. The answer is no. Kenny able to do it. Yes, he is. Priesters 1v1 though ends it. We go to Skyline. Gorillas, mate. They do not let the comeback happen on Vault. And thank God, folks, we say goodbye to Vault.
Yeah, this has been a wild series so far. Vault can produce some wonkiness, and that is just a wild time there on Vault control. But
can't believe it.
I mean, Shotzzy certainly had his moments for a few different field days, and Kismet was taking his turns as well. each team was able to win an offensive round. Again, it's about a 36% win rate for
have to
offense.
log off.
So you can sneak it through. You can get them. If you get defense
I
for
will
that
be
round
back
5, you're gonna
on
feel that much sweeter
for the next
LAG.
watch party.
The
Next watch party is
Secure,
in
shout out to
January.
Kids of
Remember,
30 and
CDL's off for
24.
like a month.
Him and Chauncey,
So in
I
that
mean,
month,
just
it's gonna be uploaded
active
tons of
on the
content.
map as well. Tons of
We got
engagements
prop hunt,
and
we got
Peacock
Warzone, we
as
got
well.
multiplayer, we
4K
got ranked.
damage. I guess Kenny matches them. Yeah, that was a.
It's gonna be a good time. So
between
again,
these two
subscribe to the channel.
teams.
Thanks for all the love
Very
today.
similar
Thanks
stat
for the
lines
likes.
across the board.
Yeah, it's that kind of
I will
Priest to
catch you
Kismet
guys
synergy is really starting to flourish.
in the
With
next
Priest doing
one.
the damage. Kismet's the guy
Yeah.
getting kills, I suppose, is one way of looking at those stats.
In the
And
next
Kiz was all over the map, man. He was a menace. That opening round, I think, was the most impressive individual runs we saw. After that,